heart of Northfield, the Chamber of Commerce is more than a business network. It's the pulse of our vibrant community, bringing small, large, and local businesses together and supporting growth that strengthens the economy. The Chamber also promotes tourism, inviting visitors to experience the charm of our historic city. Whether it's strolling through our quaint downtown or attending one of our many events, we showcase all the reasons to fall in love with this beautiful town. The Chamber, where community, business, and tourism come together to make the city thrive.
Hi, I'm Adam Steffel, president of NCC Builders. We specialize in transforming homes to meet your needs. Let's start planning your remodel or new build today. NCC Builders, transforming homes and building dreams. Visit nccbuilders.com.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
Heritage Bank in Northfield is family owned and operated by people like you who live and work in your community. The faces you see are committed to meeting your needs and earning your trust. Heritage Bank has been valuing their partnerships with your friends, family members, and neighbors for 95 years. And the fact that they've been around for nearly 100 years shows that those partnerships really work. Walk in or drive up for the best in personal or business banking on Highway 3 in Northfield. Call 507-645-6736 or bank online at heritagebankmn.com.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like crab brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow. This is way bigger than your office.
Northfield Ford Chrysler is the home of the best price guarantee. There is no question. We have the best price in the area for new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. If not, we'll make it so. Bring in your deal in writing from another dealership, and if we can't match it or beat it, we'll write you a check for $500. Get started shopping. Stop in to Northfield Ford Chrysler, take a test drive, and we'll get you the best price on a new vehicle, guaranteed. Go Raiders! From everybody here at Northfield Ford Chrysler on Highway 3 in North.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Northfield Live and our coverage of boys hockey here this evening. And I'm Eric Thomas, and to my left tonight is my broadcast partner, as always, Alejandro. And in our producer chair, we have the ever-talented Daniel, and then our camera operators will be Ethan and Sam, I believe.
Sam Matthews, yeah.
Yeah, so we got the A-team here tonight, so to speak. The Northfield Raiders there are welcoming in the Huskies out of Owatonna. Let's talk a little bit about them tonight here, Alejandro. Mm-hmm. And we should mention, I'm going to be remiss if I didn't, but right now going on before the warm-ups, it's senior night here
senior night.
at the Pepsi Center. So congrats to all those seniors here tonight. We'll talk a little bit more about them here in the Northfield section of the pregame show, but right now let's talk a little bit about Owatonna. They are coming in with a 10-10-1 overall record, 7-4 in the Big Nine. So that's impressive in and of itself. But they are also missing one kid due to illness, like we will hear in just a little bit from our talk with Coach Will for the Owatonna Huskies. But looking at the standings here for the section anyway, let me see. Where is Owatonna on there? Oh, they're in section 1-2A for the standings for boys hockey. They are 3-3-0 in the section. So I don't know how that is going to fare too well for them. They're coming off of a very impressive game against Albert Lee. That one they actually tied. And the last time that Owatonna was facing our Northfield Raiders, Northfield shut them out 5-0. So, they got a lot to prove coming into the Pepsi Center here this evening.
Yeah, for sure. I did talk to one of the players, Michael Stewart, and he's actually from Philly. And when I learned from the NHL, you do not mess with people from Philly.
Oh, no.
No.
And,
he was – I told him, what was a takeaway from the last game against John Marshall? And then he said that was one of his favorite games to play. And I said, what about Owatonna? And then Northfield knows Owatonna. Owatonna for sure knows us. We're not that far away from each other.
Right.
And, it's going to be a very – not even huge. It's like a Godzilla worth game to watch.
It's going to be David versus Goliath. It's just a matter of who's going to be on what side of that equation. Mm-hmm. And as we heard, we'll hear more about this in depth from Coach Luckcraft. But the Owatonna Huskies, they are a very physical team, and that doesn't seem to be anything different throughout the course of this season for the Northfield Raiders. But they just seem to always go up against very physical teams. Owatonna, Mankato, for instance, Detroit Lakes, just a whole mess of teams from across the state that are very, very physical. But we will see who is going to be David, and who's going to be Goliath tonight in that situation.
Yeah.
But right now, let's take a mini timeout, so to speak. We're going to hear our talk with Coach Will from the Owatonna Huskies here this evening on Northfield Live and get his pregame comments. Apologies, we're doing some on-the-spot production. Let's try that. There we go.
We're here on Northfield Live with Coach Will of the Owatonna Huskies. And, Coach, welcome into the Pepsi Center tonight.
Thank you. I'm familiar with this arena. I've spent a lot of time here.
Yeah, all right.
I coached my son through the youth program here.
Oh, very cool. Yeah. Well, you're coming in tonight. You're taking on the Northfield Raiders. And coming off of the last couple of games here against Albert Lee, for instance, and the few games before that, what were some of your takeaways and what were some of the thoughts on those last few games there?
Well, we're playing, trying to get more consistency. We've played well at times, and our issue is trying to figure out how to play 3 complete periods. So we've played well at times, and we've played, the other way, too.
All right, very cool. So what were some of your primary focuses in the games on both offense and defense, and especially on special teams, and even coming into tonight?
Well, we just try to play a pretty simple game. We don't really, as far as, we just try to put pressure on the players wherever they're at. We like to make sure we're doing our defensive responsibilities. We just like to try to play a good team game as much as we can.
All right, very cool. And any specific line combinations tonight that you might make, or any adjustments on the fly that you might be looking to make throughout the course of the matchup?
We haven't really changed much in the last 2-3 weeks. We've been sticking with, we were pretty much, unless we get an injury, things will be pretty much the same.
All right. All right. And what strengths and weaknesses do you know about the Raiders that you saw maybe in game tape or just trying to catch up on like Northfield Live or anything like that? What do you know as far as weaknesses and strengths in the Northfield Raiders?
Oh, the Northfield's got some really strong players. I mean, they if you make mistakes, they're going to score on you. So, the first time we played them, they scored 2 goals in the first 5 minutes on us and kind of took us out of our game, which, was smart on their part. But they're the kind of team that if you leave people open or give them opportunities to score, they're going to bury it.
All right. And how do you think the Raiders will disrupt any game plan that you might have coming into tonight, and how will you make that adjustment on the fly?
Well, I think we kind of know each other. Both teams know each other. They played each other. I think it's just mostly our hope is that we don't play in the penalty box, because we know they got a really good power play and they got guys that can bury the puck. So we want to stay out of the box. We want to just play a clean, hard game and play 5-on-5.
All right, and you mentioned the power play for Northfield as the penalty, the special teams been kind of a thorn in your side, so to speak, over the course of the season?
Yeah, we've been, our power play's been doing pretty good. It's I think about 80% almost. So we need to, we're still trying to figure out our penalty kill a little bit.
All right, very cool. And, coming into this part of the season, it's getting to the very end. Kids are probably worn out, either physically, emotionally, or mentally. But what is the overall physical, mental, and emotional health of the team?
Well, everybody's a little banged up and a little sick this time of year. We had a big bout of illness for a while, and I think we're finally getting healthy. But I don't want to say too much because, it just seems like it's been jumping from player to player to player. So we're hoping we'll be healthy and because we're down to 1 week of regular season and everybody's got playoffs. So this is game time now.
Yeah, it sure is. And any specific injuries that you might be pulling a kid from the lineup here tonight, or is everybody just kind of overall really 100%?
We got one kid that's out with sickness tonight that plays on our penalty kill, but we don't have any physical injuries. It's mostly illnesses.
All right, very cool, Coach. Well, good luck tonight against the Raiders, and good luck the rest of the way.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
That was Coach Will of the Owatonna Huskies. We'll be back on Northfield Live right after this.
Hometown Credit Union has proudly been serving your community for over 50 years. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Visit our website at hometowncu.coop and see why Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Heritage Dental Care in Northfield is a general dental clinic specializing in a variety of dental procedures and services. New patients and emergencies are welcomed 5 days a week. Heritage Dental Care is a proud supporter of Northfield Athletics and wish all of our athletes the best of luck this season. Make an appointment today with Dr. David Bress, Dr. David Buck, or Dr. Michael Thompson. Go Raiders!
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Ayatt's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Whoa. Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, my friend Jay and I are looking for our dream home, something big. Right now I feel like I'm living on top of him.
Great, let's talk mortgages.
Wait, your bank is looking...
Cozy? Yeah, we like personal interactions. But as you can see, our vault still has plenty of space for our customers' dreams.
Wow!
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Put your business in front of thousands of fans while supporting your local high school students and activities. Advertise right here on NorthfieldLive.com. We create customized ads to best meet the needs of your business. NorthfieldLive.com broadcasts more than 150 local high school games and events every school year, and our viewership has grown steadily every year. Stand out as a community and school supporter while attracting new customers by advertising on NorthfieldLive.com. Contact Lance at 651-734-3963 or Lance at lmrmedia.org.
Doing some calisthenics over here, making me look bad, man. I mean, come on. I know you got age on your side, but my Lanta, come on now. We're back here on Northfield Live. We're just moments away from the start of our matchup between the Northfield Raiders and the Owatonna Huskies. We just heard Coach Will of the Owatonna Huskies in his pregame comments, and it seemed that a lot of the players what their game plan is going to be is just, focusing on all three sides of the puck and focusing a lot on their special teams, because it seems that power plays and penalties seem to plague them throughout the course of this season. But now let's talk a little bit about your hometown Raiders here this evening. The Raiders last week, they hosted Mankato West right here on Tuesday night, and they scored 4 goals in the first 2 periods on the way to a 6-1 victory and over the Scarlets. 5 different Raiders scored for Northfield for the win. Senior forward Griffin Kennelly finished with 2 goals. The Raiders were 3 for 4 on the power play, so they went 75% that night.
Oh.
I mean, not that bad for power play percentages overall.
They're not that bad for a Mankato West game. No offense to Mankato West, but I'm just saying.
Right. And you also got to remember that Northfield, they were coming off of a 3-game road trip, 2 of which were dang near up to Canada and back.
3 far trips.
They went up to Detroit Lakes, and then they went up to Hockeytown, USA, which is War Road. Then they went down to Winona. So on Saturday, the Raiders traveled down to Rochester to take on the Cougars from Century, and in a big game with the Big 9 Conference in title implications. I didn't think they did conference games anymore.
Yeah, me too. I was really confused when I heard that. I was like, do they do that still?
I mean, I think they do, but they don't, they count the conference matchups. And they'll crown a conference champion, but they won't have a conference tournament like I remember they used to do.
Oh, okay.
You know, that sort of thing. I don't know. It's been a while since I was a high school athlete, but the Cougars scored first with the only goal of the first period to take the 1-0 lead. Oliver Benjamin scored 2 goals in less than a minute at the 12:38 mark of the second period to give the Raiders the 2-1 lead. Then Century, with less than a minute or less than 4 seconds to go in the second period, tied it up 2-2. And then fast forward to the third period, Ben Geiger, power play snipe, proved to be the game-winning goal thanks to a sweet feed from Michael Stewart to put the Raiders up 3-2 with just over 8 minutes left to play in that matchup. Northfield held on to win and remains undefeated in their conference.
Yeah, that is true. They're undefeated, and if they lose this one, they're not undefeated anymore.
No, they are not.
And Owatonna are just 3. They're like the third on the big line, so this could be a good game for them if they win.
Yes, sir, because the Raiders are coming in with a 16-3-2 overall record with an 11-0 record in the Big Nine. That tops the Big Nine Conference. These two teams faced off in January 11th in Owatonna with the Raiders' 5-0 victory. And speaking of, let's talk a little bit about this here in Northfield hockey on the girls' side of things. Last night, it was a big night here at the Pepsi Center as the Northfield Raiders, they were in the Section 1 2A quarterfinals against the team out of Rochester, Mayo, the Scarlets. The Spartans.
Yeah.
Man, I did that all night last night too.
There's too many teams.
There are. And you know what the funny thing is that Rochester, they don't have like an R or an RM or anything like that on their helmets.
Yeah.
I saw one of their helmets last night. It was a big green M, so I kept thinking in the back of my brain, Mankato. But no,
That's true, yeah.
They faced off against Rochester last night. They came out with the victory 3-0 in that matchup. So now on Saturday, the Northfield girls hockey program, they go all the way down to Lakeville South to take on that team. The Lakeville South, I don't even know, they're the Cougars.
Yeah,
there we
Cougars.
go. Thank you. Our producer, Daniel, is feeding me information here. He tells me that they are the Cougars.
Yeah, they're the Cougars.
And they are going to be going up against them at around 7 o'clock on Saturday. And we will have coverage on Northfield Live. I'll be down there giving some of the Northfield side information here. But, don't forget to tune into that matchup on Saturday at 7 o'clock from the Hesse, I believe that's how you say it, or the Hesse Ice Arena down there in Lakeville South. That should be a good matchup. It's going to be the semifinals. The winner of that matchup goes to Owatonna. So we shall see. But Lakeville South, they actually had a good game last night. I think the final score was like 10-1.
Yeah, if you could, every time I was watching it, every time I looked away, they scored. I was like, oh, this is going to be a good game on Saturday.
You know what game that reminded me of? It was the game over at St. Olaf.
Oh, yeah.
Where Northfield kept scoring every maybe 2 minutes on the clock. So it was just nothing but Northfield that night. But right now we are talking a little bit about the boys' side of things for Northfield. And what we're going to do is let's take a listen to our interview with Coach Luckcraft of the boys' hockey program and see what his thoughts are about Owatonna here this evening. And we're now on Northfield Live, where we're joined by Coach Luckcraft. And Coach, welcome to Northfield Live tonight, and welcome into the Pepsi Center once again.
Here we go. Thank you. Looking forward to tonight's contest. Great opponent. They'll come play hard. We'll hopefully be able to match their intensity and effort.
All right, and you guys are coming off of a couple of really impressive wins. First, the last game at home was against Mankato West, and then on the road against Rochester Century. Both those games were the last game against Rochester Century. That was actually really close, but the game against Mankato West, that was all of your guys' offensive play down in their zone. What were some of your takeaways against those two teams?
Yeah, it's kind of one by one. Every team's a little bit different. You know, we coming back off the long road trip last week. You know, was a good week for us, challenging week. Played 5 times in 8 days. The high school boys respond pretty quickly, so we weren't too worried about it. But, you know, when you play good opponents, you got to be sharp, and that's always, the things this time of year, stay healthy, keep kids, there's a lot of flu running around, so we had a couple guys miss some games for that. But, good game on Thursday against West, and then a really good game against a very, very good opponent in Rochester Century on Saturday. So good to get those 2 wins and set us up for the rest of the year.
All right, very good. And talking a little bit about your offensive, defense, and your special teams, because that seems to be one of your primary focuses, is that special teams and the penalty kill. What are going to be some of your primary focuses going into this match against the Huskies on all 3 sides of the puck?
Yeah, last time we played them down at their place, there was a little loss of emotional control. Some scrums on the ice, and, our guys have got to stay out of that. Special teams are a huge part of high school hockey, if you're successful, on that side of it. Both sides of killing penalties and taking advantage of opportunities when you get it, your team is going to have success. So that's really the key, is making sure in this, intense rivalry that we're emotionally under control. Hopefully we learned that from last time we played them and can understand the timing of when to play aggressive and when to back off. And if we get opportunities in the power play, we got to take advantage. If we get, if we have to kill penalties, make sure that we're sharp on the penalty kill.
All right, very good. And it seems that you typically go with some of the same lineups throughout the course of the season. Like they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But any specific line change-ups or anything that you're going to be making tonight?
Through the middle of the year, we do some line adapting just to see if we can't get other guys going. But when you get down to the end of the year, you really fix your lines. You try to get guys gelling together. And so that's really the hope over these last 2 weeks, is that we can get some of the guys that aren't, scoring to kind of put pucks in the back of the net. But really, it's team. We want to play as a team, make sure that we're playing together, that we're supporting each other, that we're taking advantage of our opportunities together. So that's really the goal. We're pretty fixed right now about where we're going to be forward lines and our defensive pairings for the rest of the way.
All right. And what do you guys know about some of the strengths and maybe some of the weaknesses about the Owatonna Huskies between your last matchup earlier on this season and coming into tonight?
I know they're going to play hard, that's for sure. It's a physical team, and like I said, this rivalry in all sports is pretty intense, so they'll come with their best, and so we'll have to be prepared to handle that. They play physical, they play fast, so again, we have to take advantage of opportunities that we get, whether it's odd man rushes or plays to the neutral zone where we have a slight advantage, but either way, it's going to take a big effort. So hopefully we're ready to do it.
All right, and I think I would be remiss if I didn't mention this: the fact that it is senior night. You got a couple of seniors on the team. What have you noticed out of them as far as being, locker room generals or just ice generals, and just how they've stepped up into, that seniority role?
Yeah, this is a special night. Anytime your son in boys hockey gets to that senior. There's just been so much invested into what a senior night is, right? You've been there through thick and thin, been to a million arenas, traveled all over the state, emotionally, financially supported, the boys playing hockey, and for a lot of kids, this is it, right? The last time you're going to play together as a team. Officially coached hockey with structure. A lot of guys will play, fun hockey afterwards, but this is really the last time for a lot of these, their senior year is it. So we've got a great group. We don't have a very big senior class. We've got 5 guys on the varsity, a couple guys on the JV, but, some of those seniors have had a huge impact on the success of our program. So they've left their mark, came back this year to lead the way, which they've done. So it's been fun to really see them blossom, both as hockey players and as young men. So it's been fun.
All right, very good. And, my last and final question has always remained the same throughout the course of the season. Overall health of your guys, are they still pretty healthy?
Yeah, like everybody this time of year, you battle through a little bit of sickness more than anything. Injury-wise, we're okay, but, you get guys that catch a little bit of the flu bug, and trying to kind of manage practice time and, exertion, get some sleep, make sure that, they're healthy. These games are important, but nothing like the playoffs, right? So we got to make sure that we've got 20 fresh bodies for playoff hockey and that we're ready to go. And, that's obviously the challenge for every team, is to make sure you can peak and play your best when you need to.
All right, very good, Coach. Well, good luck against Owatonna, and good luck the rest of the way. Can't wait to see you guys against Faribault.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
And that was Coach Luckcraft here on Northfield Alive. And we do want to thank our sponsor for the coaches interview here tonight. All the coaches interviews are brought to you by LMR Media, providing local marketing and advertising that delivers results. Let us help your local business. Visit lmrmedia.org for more information. We'll be right back after this on Northfield Live.
Community Resource Bank, you can bank from anywhere, anytime you want. The CRB mobile banking app makes it easy to keep track of your balances, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, and deposit checks any time of day or night. With branches in Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville, we can offer solutions for businesses, residential, and investment accounts. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouthguard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rbep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Heritage Bank in Northfield is family-owned and operated by people like you who live and work in your community. The faces you see are committed to meeting your needs and earning your trust. Heritage Bank has been valuing their partnerships with your friends, family members, and neighbors for 95 years. And the fact that they've been around for nearly 100 years shows that those partnerships really work. Walk in or drive up for the best in personal or business banking on Highway 3 in Northfield. Call 507-645-6736 or bank online at heritagebankmn.com.
Just jumping up and down.
Jumping up and down, doing some calisthenics up here on Media Row. We're back here on Northfield Live, and Alejandro making me look kind of sad because he's over here doing jumping jacks and everything, trying to get all nice and warm, and because it's going to be cold. I mean, let's take a look at the outside temp here. It is 14. It's 14 degrees here in Northfield, outside of the Northfield Arena.
Yeah, after this, I'm looking up houses for sale in Hawaii. So,
oh, yeah.
I need warm. I need to be warm.
I was thinking California because they're on a red-hot fire sale right now.
Yeah.
Too soon?
I'm from there, man.
Too soon?
It's like I'm the last of my kind. I'm
kidding. I'm kidding.
It's okay.
But no, but California, Texas, Florida, maybe even, I don't know, the French Quarter.
The French Quarter.
Yeah, down in Louisiana. I mean, they're playing hockey down there.
They are. The Blues.
No, that's St. Louis.
Oh, yeah.
But no, I was making a joke because the French Quarter, they got a ton of snow like 3 weeks ago or something.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And one dude was on like TikTok and on CBS and all this other news broadcasts, and he was actually playing hockey in the French Quarter. So. But yeah, gotta love winter weather here in Minnesota. It's 14 degrees, a crispy, cool night, but you know what? It is going to be lit up, and it is going to warm up here in just a little bit because we are going to be bringing you Northfield boys hockey as they are getting ready to take on the Owatonna Huskies. And before we go any further, I want to thank our sponsor for tonight's matchup against Owatonna. The 2024-25 Raider boys hockey team is co-sponsored tonight. We got two sponsors. We have NCC Builders and Raider Automotive. There they are. They're over on this side. This is girls over here. But no, NCC Builders specializes in transforming homes and building dreams, and Raider Automotive is your locally owned auto service shop, collision repair center, and towing facility. Thank you, NCC Builders and Raider Auto, for supporting Raider boys hockey on Northfield Live. And they are the ones that, help us get over to St. Olaf. They'll help us, if the Raiders happen to get, kind of a middle to low seed and they need to, host or not host, but they need to go to a road game for the postseason. And even if they get a home ice advantage game for the postseason, they are the ones that help us, do that sort of those sort of games, and we want to thank them for all of that. And just like with our other sponsor for the girls side of things, they are actually helping us get down to Lakeville and hopefully, knock on wood, all the way down to Owatonna. I am really excited. I'm amped up for Saturday.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm hoping I could be there, and if I can't make it, I'm definitely going to go on Northfield Live to watch it. I'm hoping I could be there though.
So, you being a high school student, Alejandro,
yes.
what was the overall atmosphere at school today? I mean, the fact that the girls hockey team, they're going all the way down to Lakeville in the second round of the playoffs. What was the overall atmosphere in school today?
I like how they do, because the boys, they want you to know they're hockey players. They're all suited up. They're like Patrick Bateman, and they're wearing the suits. They're wearing their nice shoes, and you're like, dang, they're ready to play some hockey.
Yeah.
And when I was talking to them, they're really ready to play hockey. I was asking to interview one of them. One of them was like, no, I got to be locked in for this game. I'm sorry, I'll do it later.
Yeah.
And they were
yeah,
rushing
and
to the door.
I mean, I remember coming up in high school too. Even the boys basketball, they came to school in suits and ties before the big, not just big games, but any game day, they came to school in suits and ties and stuff like that. So, I mean, I completely understand what you're saying. So, I mean, hopefully tomorrow, it being Friday, the mood kind of shifts over to the girls' side of things, because they have a game the following day.
Wow.
So, I mean,
it's a busy day for Northfield Live. But
you should report back to us. I might even text you tomorrow and be like, hey, how's it at school today? and if it's hot and everybody's all amped up for Saturday and they're getting ready to ride the fan bus, just send me a fire emoji and a bus emoji or something like that. You know what I mean?
I'll say it's lit. It's
yeah,
lit.
there we go.
It's lit on the bus.
That's awesome. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take another time out here on Northfield Live, and we'll be back with your first period action. That's coming up right after this.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
Heritage Bank in Northfield is family owned and operated by people like you who live and work in your community. The faces you see are committed to meeting your needs and earning your trust. Heritage Bank has been valuing their partnerships with your friends, family members, and neighbors for 95 years. And the fact that they've been around for nearly 100 years shows that those partnerships really work. Walk in or drive up for the best in personal or business banking on Highway 3 in Northfield. Call 507-645-6736 or bank online at heritagebankmn.com.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, called Service Master.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like crab brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow. This is way bigger than your office.
Northfield Ford Chrysler is the home of the best price guarantee. There is no question. We have the best price in the area for new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. If not, we'll make it so. Bring in your deal in writing from another dealership, and if we can't match it or beat it, we'll write you a check for $500. Get started shopping. Stop in to Northfield Ford Chrysler, take a test drive, and we'll get you the best price on a new vehicle, guaranteed. Go Raiders! From everybody here at Northfield Ford Chrysler on Highway 3 in North.
And welcome back to Northfield Live. And Alejandro, you said, look, we got who?
We got some Northfield Raiders girls players here. We got some JV players. We actually have some basketball players, too. I'm recognizing some varsity players here.
School spirit runs deep in Northfield, doesn't it?
We really like supporting other sports like soccer, football, and actually volleyball is huge over here.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Well, we're back here on Northfield Live. We're just moments away from the start of the first period for boys hockey against Owatonna. I was about to say Ottawa for some reason. But no, that's way too far out.
That's too far, yeah.
But before we get started here and get the starting lineups for both squads here, we have Owatonna's. We're about to ready to get the Northfield one here in just a second. We do want to mention that JV, they won 4-3. They scored 2 goals in the third period in the final couple of minutes. So that was pretty impressive on their end.
That was a really good one. Yeah, I was talking to one of them actually earlier, Dylan Moore. I'm so sorry if I'm mistaking his name right now, but Dylan Moore, he was on it. He was blocking every move from it, and he's right now in the stands watching the varsity game.
And you know what? We actually saw one of the goals that Northfield scored while we were talking to Owatonna's coach, and I'm like, irony. But let's take a look at your starting lineups here. First for the visiting Owatonna Huskies. They're on our right side of the ice here. They're going to start like this. They're going to go Andrew Mitchell, Jackson Kath, Caleb Ringhofer, Hunter Spurgeon, and Seth Johnson. That will be your starting forwards and defense. And in the net, they're going to go Garrett Stelter. There we go. Stelter. So that's your starting 5 for the Owatonna Huskies. And I think we're about ready to get the Northfield ones here in just a sec, but I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna make a wild guesstimate as to who might be starting for your Northfield Raiders. If there we go. Here's the roster. I thought I had one, but it ran off momentarily. I'm gonna go out and say it's gonna go Canali, Stewart, Cashin at the forwards, and then Geiger, and then Riley.
Yeah, it is senior night,
I didn't even think about that because there we go. Here's the starting lineups. We got Frank in the start for the netminder. Let's see. They're going to go, who's that? Number 5. So that is Fogarty. And then Faust will be the other starter. So, yeah, it looks like it might be all seniors tonight. So maybe Will Cashin. Griffin Canali, I was right. About that one. And then, a senior, Will Cashin, on the right wing. Oh, no. Canal. Number 6, Landon Raleigh. There we go. Okay, so Will Cashin is starting.
Yeah, he's starting with seniors today.
Yeah, so let's see. He's going to go Canali, Cashin. Let's see, Landon Riley, and then Fogarty, and one other one, but we'll get that here in just a sec. Here's your national anthem. And that was your national anthem and your starting lineups once again for the Northfield Raiders. They're going to go all seniors tonight. They're going to go Canali, Cashin, and then let's see, Landon Rowley. And that's your starting forwards. And then Fogarty and Faust. And, of course, in the net is going to be Max Frank. There we go.
Pack stands today. Wow.
Yeah, we have a almost quote-unquote sold-out show tonight here.
Sold-out show, that is true.
So a lot of Owatonna faithful as well as a lot of Northfield faithful here tonight. So be prepared for a lot of noise coming from the stand side of things.
I was gonna say in LA and California when when the Anaheim Ducks and LA Kings play, we call it El Tráfico because there's a lot of traffic going on.
Yeah.
So this was reminding me of El Tráfico going on right now.
The Mighty Ducks out of Anaheim. Oh man, you know they were named after the movie, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I know.
Yeah. Just so you know.
That's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah. Me too. Used to watch it all the time on the road trips for when I played hockey.
Oh.
Well, as they say at the XL Energy Center, let's play hockey. And we are just moments away, and here's the puck drop, won by Northfield. Faust gets it off to his left winger, or his left defense. It's picked up by Cashin off the attempted steal. And now with the puck, that was number 6. That was, where is he on my list? There we go, Rowley. Don't say his name too much, so I'm not looking for him on my roster all that often. But now the Owatonna Huskies, they have it across the blue line in the neutral zone, and they dump it into the Northfield zone, and it's picked up by Frank and covered up by the glove of Frank. And we're going to have a face-off upcoming in the Northfield zone.
Yeah, it's not even been 2 minutes left, and they're already pushing already.
And this is a far cry in momentum from the last couple of matchups for Northfield that we've seen. And now Northfield, they lose the draw, picked up by the Huskies along the blue line. They dump it in around the back of the net. And now it's picked up on the near boards by the Raiders. And here they come. Here comes Cashin. He's on a 1-on-3 situation, stolen away by the Owatonna Huskies. Now Riley with it along the blue line. He takes a shot into traffic. Nobody there. It's deflected off into the far corner. And now the Huskies, they try to do an alley-oop style pass, and it's a 1-on-2 situation with Cashin bringing up the wings, and that shot goes wide of the net. And it's picked up in the near corner off of a big hit by Northfield to Owatonna. Owatonna taking a shot from the blue line. It is glove saved by Northfield. And that shot was taken by Blake Davidson of Northfield.
What I'm seeing right now, because we did mention earlier that they did play a couple months ago, and it was 5-0, and it looks like Owatonna has woken up from that, and they want to shoot. They want to win this one right away.
There is no love lost between these two teams. Owatonna, they win the draw. It's picked up in the near corner by number 20. That is Macy, and he dumps it out, and it's taken once again by Northfield, but they lose the puck to Owatonna. Owatonna in the near corner. It's picked up by Northfield. They get it up, and a cross-ice pass off the boards to number 14, Becker. Becker, he dumps it in along the back of the net. And with 15:28 left to go here in this first period, Owatonna, they now have the puck for the first time for the most lengthy bit in their own zone. And it's stopped at the blue line by Pumper. He dumps it back in. Chasing after now is Whiteman. Whiteman getting it, and he takes a shot from the blue line. And that was a shot by Geiger that was almost deflected in by Whiteman. And Owatonna, they dump it all the way back down. And here comes Northfield with it. Bringing it up the boards, and a shot taken by number 9, I want to say. That might have been Stewart. And Owatonna, they try to clear it out, and it's in the... Okay, so that's now number 8. Carter Simon with the puck. He tries to clear it out, but it's stolen away by Owatonna. They take a shot. That shot was taken by Andrew Mitchell.
I was going to say, Carter Simon, I actually did talk to him, too, earlier today. And he was born and raised to play hockey, man. He was very at it.
Northfield, they try to center the puck right in front of the net, but it was stolen by a sea of black and blue, and bringing it up the ice for Owatonna. That is Mitchell once again. And now Owatonna, they chase after in the near corner. Shot put on by Owatonna. That's saved by Frank. And now Owatonna with the puck in the near corner. Shot and a spin move put on by Owatonna. That's saved.
Wow, that stick went sideways. That was a hard shot.
And now bringing it up the ice for Northfield. That is number 18. And that is Wade Gilbertson. There we go. He loses the puck. Owatonna bringing it back up the ice. And a hard hit put on the near boards by number 17. That's Jensen.
Jensen is on it right now. He's on with the puck.
Now Jensen with the puck back behind his own net. He gets it up to Riley. Riley taking it across the blue line, and no trip coming up here on Owatonna.
I was going to say
now Riley, he tries to center the pass across over to Stewart. Stewart with the puck along his blue line. He hands it off. And right in front of his own net to Riley once again.
I was like, Riley's doing his job very well as being captain right now. He's on the stick. He's on it. He's definitely not going to lose it right now.
And now Geiger getting it up to Riley. Riley dumping it in. Chasing after it is Stewart. Stewart along the back wall there. Backhanded pass out in front to Cashin, but that goes all the way to the blue line to Geiger. He takes a shot and deflected. No. That almost went in off the stick of number 21, and that was Griffin Canali. And a penalty upcoming here on the Raiders.
I believe so. Yeah. That
was on Owatonna. That's going to be a trip penalty for Owatonna. So now number 8, that is Cooper All. He's going to go sit 2 minutes and think about what he did. And Northfield will be on the power play. With just under 13 minutes left to go here in this first period. On the Heritage Bank scoreboard, it is 0-0. And now the penalty, the power play team for Northfield is out on the ice. And with the shot, that was number 20, Miles Canali. Now Fogarty with the puck. Cross-ice pass over to Pumper. Pumper back over to Fogarty. Fogarty in his own zone. Cross-ice pass over to Pumper. Pumper does a reverse. Cross the blue line. Cross the red line. Back across the other blue line into Owatonna's zone and takes a shot. That is deflected off and back out to the blue line with the puck. That was a shot put on by number 5. That was Joey Fogarty. And now with the puck along the blue line once again was Pumper. He tries to clear it across to Fogarty, but that goes across the blue line. Now they have to clear out. Miles Canelli with the puck along the blue line for Owatonna. The Owatonna blue line, excuse me. Now Owatonna with the puck. They are a man short with 1:06. They take a shot that goes high and wide and into the netting. Not the one that they wanted, though, so we're going to have a face-off in the Northfield zone.
Yeah, they hit the net, the one that you do not want to hit right now. But, yeah, they're at it. This is the Northfield game I've seen that they're very, very, very at it at the first period, too.
1:04 left to go in the power play for Northfield. They win the draw. They bring it around the back of their own net. Bringing it up for the Raiders is Cashin off of a pass from Riley. Riley getting it over to Cashin, who passed it over quickly to Geiger, but they lose control. They take another shot, Owatonna does, and that goes into the near corner off the boards. Bringing it up the ice is Stewart. Across the blue line over to Cashin. Cashin with the shot. That goes high and into the netting.
Wow, that launches right away from the hockey pad.
Oofa. 39 seconds left to go in the penalty to number 8, Owl. Or how you say his name. I'm not sure. I didn't quite hear that. It's AUL for those of you wondering at home. But 11:32 left to go here in this first period. And on the shots, it's 6-7 in favor of Owatonna. Owatonna, they won the draw. They cleared it all the way down to the Northfield zone. Stopped by Frank. Picked up off of a drop-off by Riley. Riley goes to the right. He gets it all the way up to the cherry picker, Cashin. No, excuse me. That is Geiger. Geiger, he takes a shot. Cashin scores off the rebound.
Fantastic goal. Wow.
Cashin with the power play goal puts the Northfield Raiders ahead by 1. Let's take a look at your Community Resource Bank replay.
Let's watch.
And here it goes. There's Geiger with it. He takes the shot from the point and a rebound attempt by Cashin, and he is able to bury it in the back of the net. I think they're going to go 7, 2, and then 4 for the pick. There we go. Cashin with the draw. He picks it up. Another shot put on net. And another one. A one-time goal by the Northfield Raiders. Back-to-back. They now have a 2-0 lead.
Northfield's going crazy right now. The parents, the other.
So let's take a look at your replay brought to you by Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Cashin wins the draw. He goes to the left, wraps it around the side post there. He goes to the back of the net. A couple of shots put on, and a rebound by, I want to say that was number 21. Maybe that might have been Canali, but let's take a listen here.
Pardon me, I think it's Canali too.
And that was on the power play too. So yeah, Cashin with the first goal. Bringing it up the ice is Christian Whiteman. He hands off to the blue line. Whiteman with the puck. Picks it up, gets it over to number 22. Oliver Benjamin, they take another shot and goes into traffic. Nobody there.
Oh, my apologies.
And
I was just going to say that, they were playing really well right now. Oh, shoot. My bad.
did you get? Okay. Okay,
Right.
so we know Canale got the goal on that second goal, so we're good there. Okay. So we're gonna go. Canale from Cashin on that one. That was.
Yeah, I believe it was Canelli and Cash, but anyway, it's 2-0
So now,
right now.
Yep, 2-0 on your Heritage Bank scoreboard update. Now with the puck along the near boards with 10 minutes left to go in this first period. The Raiders, they take a shot, and it gets covered up by the netminder, Stelter. There we go.
Yeah, it's 2-0 right now. It's kind of giving him. I hope it's not giving Owatonna some memories from the last game they played against Northfield 5-0. So I'm sorry I mentioned 5-0 a lot from them.
Well, let's actually take a look at that breakdown. In the first period, it was 3-1, or 3-0 rather, and then it was ones across the board in the second and third period. So we are on the way to that being a replay here. But now Owatonna, they dump it all the way back down to the Northfield zone, picked up along the boards by Pumper. Pumper wrapping it around the back of the net. He's going to go coast to coast. No, he passes it off, touched up. Oh, and a hard hit from behind.
That was like a Jeff Hardy kind of move right there.
Oh, man, that was a rough one. That was a hit on Miles Canale. And now Weber with it. He dumps it in. Stopped by Owatonna. Owatonna trying to clear it out, and they do. But no, it's picked up once again by Canale. And Canale with the puck across the red line, across the blue line. He dumps it in. And now Owatonna with the puck. They're trying to clear it out from back behind their own net. Trying to get that breakout play going in the near corner, and a hard hit once again put on by, was that Canale or?
This game is going wild right now.
Yeah, now another kid, another guy lost his stick.
Oh my God!
Wow. Owatonna able to cut the lead to 1.
Now Owatonna's fans are going crazy right now. This is just the first period, Eric. Dang, this is very good.
Yeah, and here's the replay. And I think what happened was Weber lost his stick, so he wasn't really effective on the D. And here's your Community Resource Bank replay. Owatonna, they get the puck across the blue line, passed it back to number 21. And yeah, had Weber had his stick, he would have been much more effective in that goal stop. That was Zachary Klecker for Owatonna.
Yeah, that was crazy. The player we just saw right now. Oh, my bad.
And now with the puck is Riley. Across the blue line. And now with the puck down behind the Owatonna net. So I think I heard. I'm not sure who I heard on the assist there.
Northfield ain't playing today.
But we got the goal scorer. That's all I really care about. But now Northfield, they cover up the puck. Frank with a goal behind them. It's now 2-1 on your Heritage Bank scoreboard update. It is 8:22 left to go here in this first period. We have a face-off upcoming on the glove side.
Now
Owatonna, they take the puck, and that was a whiff. And with the puck, that was number 21. Let me see. That was Canale. He tried to do something with it along the blue line over there, but it was stolen away once again by Owatonna.
I like the response from Owatonna right now. They got the puck. It's like, nah. Like right now, like that.
Now Owatonna, they dump it all the way back in. Chasing after in the far corner is Geiger. Geiger along the back of the net. He hands it off to Riley, I want to say. That seems to be their 1-2 punch. Now Riley with it, but that's stolen away by Owatonna. They tried to do a spin move and another clever shot. And Frank tried to cover it up, but his teammates stole that one away. I don't know why. We would have had a face-off. What's the worst that could happen on that situation?
Yeah, for real.
Now Owatonna, they dump it into the far corner, picked up behind the net by Riley. He gets it over to Geiger, back over to Riley. Back along the far boards to number 22, Benjamin. Benjamin, he hands it off to 14, Becker. Becker, he gets tied up along the far boards there. It's cleared out by Whiteman. Whiteman takes a shot into traffic. Nobody home. Picked up along the far boards by 22, Benjamin. Now Benjamin with the puck out in front. A shot put on net. Nobody there. Nobody there for the rebound. Now they take another shot.
Oh, wow.
Owatonna trying to clear that puck out, and they do, and it goes all the way down. They're going to wave off the icing. Now chasing after it for Northfield. That is number 5, Fogarty. And they clear it all the way down, and it's going to go, and they're going to say no icing. Now Owatonna sending it right back, and chasing it over is number 22, Benjamin. Sorry if I keep saying the numbers, but that's how I know who it is.
Right now it's left, right, left, right, left, right, right.
Yeah.
Like a
Now Northfield with the puck off the pass, and Whiteman with it, and a shot and off the pipe.
That's the, what's it called, goalkeeper's best friend or something?
Yes, it is. Now picking it up for Northfield is Gilbertson. He takes another shot. That gets deflected off. 6:20 left to go here in this first period. Northfield leads by 1. Owatonna doing a dump and change. Frank getting out of position momentarily to try to stop the puck. Owatonna gets it in the near corner. Picked up by Northfield. Northfield trying to clear the puck out of their own zone. And it seems to be working. And now Owatonna trying their best to keep it out of their own zone, chasing after it for Northfield. That is Jensen. He puts a hard hit on his player, and so does Owatonna. They get a high stick, and he's holding on to him. Owatonna, they take a shot, and it looks like Jensen's going to skate off. He lost his stick, and Owatonna, they deflect the puck up into the stands here.
There's a lot of people in the stands. I'm recognizing everybody. I recognize the assistant principal, Miss Bang, and I actually recognize one of our Northfield Life's favorite player, top scorer for the girls team, Mia Miller. Everybody's enjoying this game.
We're going to have a face-off coming up here along at center ice. Owatonna, they win the draw. They try to dump it in, and they do to the Northfield zone. Picked up around the back of the net by Pumper. Pumper hit hard, but he returns the favor. And now Pumper, he gets his head thrown into the boards. I don't know how that wasn't a penalty.
Yeah.
Now bringing it up the ice for the Raiders is Cashin off the pass from Canale. Cashin getting hit hard into the near corner. 5 minutes left to go here in this first period. Now out in front to Cashin.
Goal! Let's go.
Now Cashin has another goal under his belt tonight. Let's take a look at your Community Resource Bank replay. As Northfield, they got the puck back behind the Owatonna net. Let's see who got the assist on this one. It might be a twofer, but I don't know. But Cashin got the puck and skated it right past. So I think that's that's 21. That's going to be Canale. So it's going to go Cashin from Canale.
Wow, senior after senior today. This is senior night for sure.
And now Cashin passing it out in front, attempted for Canale once again. No, excuse me, that wasn't Cashin. That was Cashin on that shot into the screen. So, all right, so they're going to give Cashin from Canale and Stewart, and it looks like, is there going to be a power or a penalty coming up here, or offsides? Okay, so they're going to call offsides as Owatonna was just a little too anxious to get the puck on the attack, and they're going to drop the puck just outside the Northfield zone here. Now Northfield, they win the draw, picked up by Owatonna. Owatonna dumping it in.
Owatonna.
Now,
Northfield.
Now Northfield with the puck.
We got Wade, I think.
Riley, he dumps it in. No, excuse me, that was Becker.
Okay.
Now Becker with the puck. He gets it over to Whiteman. Back over to Becker. Becker tried to clear it out in front. Now picked up by Whiteman. And Becker out.
Whiteman.
Now Whiteman, he takes a shot that didn't have enough mustard behind it. And now there's a fight, almost literally for it, back behind the net. Chasing in the far boards there is Fogarty. And now Northfield, they take another shot at it.
And
it goes into the stick of the netminder Stelter for Owatonna. Trying to get another handle on it was Whiteman, but Owatonna, they get the puck. And off the boards and offsides upcoming for Owatonna. And Klecker, he looks at the ref and he's like, how? I wasn't offsides?
I know,
No.
I saw too.
And now,
wait, what?
Now Whiteman tries to put the puck out in front. They get it out to the blue line. Benjamin with the pass from number 5. That was Fogarty. He takes a shot and a penalty coming up here. Some extracurriculars on both sides. So there's definitely going to be at least one penalty coming up here for Owatonna, if not two.
I am very
because Whiteman, he did not like how his teammate was treated. So after the whistle blew, he kind of gave his 2 cents, but they're going to just call a cross-checking on Owatonna.
Yeah.
And it's going to be, let's see here, that's going to be Blake Davison.
Blake Davison, Rock. Actually, I'm familiar with that player, too. I think I remember him from Owatonna.
He is from Owatonna.
Yeah.
So now Riley with the puck off of Geiger's pass, back over to Geiger. Down low, and they're going to put it out in front. Backhand shot, no goal, and it gets deflected out. And now with 3 minutes left to go here, Northfield is on the power play. Riley over to Geiger, down low. Who is that? That is number 9. That was Stewart. He tries to put the shot on net.
Stewart.
Riley calling for it. Takes the shot, snipes it, and a Michigan-style shot, and that's a goal for Griffin Canali. Canali off of a handful of assists. Who are they going to officially give it to? Let's take a look at your replay from Community Resource Bank. Let's take a look.
Can't believe the captain did it.
So there was a big scrum for it. Riley, for sure, I think, is going to get an assist. And so Griffin Canali just Michiganed it right into the back of the net.
Yeah, for sure. Dang, that was like he was captain of the ship right there. That was
so
a really good ship. That was a really
I'm
good
going to
shot.
give it to Riley on the assist here. So we'll take a listen here. Our producer will, and we'll get a report with 2 minutes 45 seconds left to go. And now, so it is Canali. Bridger Riley. All right, so they're going to go Canali from Riley and Cashin. There we go. So 2.5 minutes left to go here in this first period on your Heritage Bank scoreboard. It's 4-0, and a shot put on net by Northfield. That goes into traffic. And with the puck is Canali, Miles Canali. And now he gets it out to Simon. Cross-ice pass over to Pumper. Pumper trying to get closer in. He hands it off. And now Pumper going in on the attack. Owatonna tries to clear it out, but Northfield, they get a hand on it. And keeping it alive down in the Owatonna zone is Northfield. That's Simon. He gets it up the blue line. Shot. It's stopped by the screen. And now Northfield with that. Can't see who that player is along the near boards. They're in that really weird blind spot. And Owatonna, they clear the puck, and they're calling for an icing, and they get it. Wow. And I think I heard a stick hit the boards. That's a very distinct sound.
Yeah.
I think Owatonna is not happy with how they're performing right now.
Yeah, you saw the defense and the goalie when the last goal. They were not happy. They were like screaming at the ref.
Yeah. And I'll explain why I think they were yelling at the refs here in the period timeout.
All right.
But now Riley with the puck along the blue line, and they take another shot, and that's stopped by the netminder. And there's 21 shots on goal
for Northfield. Wow.
And 10 for Owatonna.
The Huskies are mean.
So,
rolling up today.
So a minute and a half, 90 seconds left to go here in this first period. Northfield leads by 3. Northfield keeping it alive in the Owatonna zone. Owatonna trying to clear the puck out of their zone, but Northfield keeping it alive. Northfield out in front, and a shot goes nowhere. Now with the puck is Whiteman. He loses control. He takes the shot. That goes off the pads. That's out to Owatonna. Owatonna bringing it up the ice. And here comes Kath. He takes a shot. That goes nowhere, and a check from behind gets waved off. A minute left to go here in this first period of play at the Pepsi Center in Northfield. Owatonna taking the shot, and that gets picked off by Northfield. Bringing it up the ice for Northfield is Benjamin. He takes a shot, but no, actually he just dumps it in. They're going to change out. Now Owatonna, they bring it back up the ice, getting it up to number 16. Where is that on my sheet here? That's Roush. Roush, he tries to do something with it, but loses control of it to Northfield. Northfield clearing it out. Up to the cherry picker, Cashin. Cashin dumps it back in, and I don't know what the plan was there. But
the game plan is right now.
But now with the puck for Northfield is chasing after it Stewart. Calling for it actually was Canelli. Griffin Kennelly. Now 10 seconds left to go in this first period. They try to dump it out in front to Cashin, but Simon picks it up. And Pumper with the shot, that goes wide.
Wow.
And as the period runs down to its final seconds, that will be it for the first period of play on Northfield Live's coverage of boys hockey against the Owatonna Huskies. On the Heritage Bank scoreboard, it is 4-1 in favor of Northfield. When we come back, we'll have a recap of all of the goals that happened. There were a lot of them. We'll also take a look at some other games possibly going on around the area tonight. But that's all coming up on Northfield Live. You do not want to miss it. Stay tuned.
Northfield Insurance offers more than just home and auto. They offer business insurance, health insurance, life insurance, and bonds as well. They have a combined 147 years of experience across 6 employees to make sure that you are getting the best possible insurance for your exact needs. Not only will they protect what's yours, they'll make sure that you're cared for like family. Find out how you can get the right insurance for you at nfldins.com or by calling 507-645-8861. Northfield Insurance Agency. They've got you covered.
Planning for retirement can seem overwhelming. That's why Jake and Brent at Comprehensive Wealth Solutions in Faribault develop Financial GPS, a goals-based planning solution to help you reach your financial aspirations. Working with a financial advisor and having a written plan is proven to provide confidence in retirement goals. The team at CWS guides you in making decisions and works with you to prepare a written plan. Visit cwsfbo.com to start your journey to retiring with confidence. CWS, providing big-time advice the small-town way.
Scopos Athletics offers personal and one-on-one training to help you reach your aspirations. With one of our experienced coaches, each session will teach and demonstrate foundational movements as well as review your range of motion and various scales to get you moving safely. You'll love our trainers and our exciting quick workout routines. You'll also benefit from nutritional guidance, variety of classes, and 24-hour gym access. Visit scoposathleticsmn.com to schedule a free consultation and start your journey.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by Owat's janitorial services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by Owat today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
Professional Dental Group of Northfield. The doctors, Becky Johnson, John Nowak, Brian Cravey, Tyler Yonke, and Mallory Peterson would like to remind you that February is Dental Health Month. New patients in the month of February will receive a free exam and necessary x-rays. The doctors and staff at Professional Dental Group would love to see your smile. You can find us on the web at pdgdentists.com or give us a call at 507-645-5264.
Hi, I'm Adam Steffel, president of NCC Builders. Is your kitchen feeling cramped? Is your bathroom outdated? Or maybe your basement is just wasted space? At NCC Builders, we specialize in transforming homes to meet your needs. Whether it's upgrading your kitchen, turning your bathroom into a spa-like retreat, or converting your basement into a functional living space, we're here to bring your vision to life. Let's start planning your remodel or new build today. NCC Builders, transforming homes and building dreams. Visit nccbuilders.com.
A health savings account from Community Resource Bank can help you save money on medical expenses when used in conjunction with a qualifying high-deductible health plan. And HSA offers the return of a savings account with the convenience of checking, all while earning a competitive interest rate. Stop by one of our locations or visit crb.bank to learn more. Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
What is your dream living location? Full service condo building? Low maintenance house? House on a lake? Lots of acreage? There are so many options. To start the search for your ideal location, contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group today, or visit our website at c21atwood.com. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
Line Club, an organization that supports the NHS boys hockey team, would like to thank all of our sponsors and recognize our gold level sponsors for their contributions to this year's Raider boys hockey team. Sponsorships of the Blue Line Club enable equipment purchasing, team meals, and more. Gold level sponsors include College City Beverage, Hartman Insurance, Keith Plumber Plumbing and Heating, Merchants Bank, NCC Builders, Northfield Lines, Raider Automotive, Schultz Electric, Trek Properties, the Northfield VFW, and the Waterford Warriors. Thank you, Blue Line Club sponsors, for helping make Raider hockey a success.
Spring is just around the corner, and you know what that means. It's time to get ready for baseball season. Northfield Youth Baseball registration is now open at northfieldyouthbaseball.com. For kids ages 10 to 15 years old interested in travel baseball, be sure to register before March 1st to get your child on the list for tryouts. Watch your kids grow and develop on the field this summer with Northfield Youth Baseball. Visit northfieldyouthbaseball.com and click on the travel registration link soon. Do not wait. Registration closes March 1st. We've also added a clickable link to the Northfield Youth Baseball Association's website right here on northfieldlive.com.
Well, we're back here on Northfield Live, and it was a very fast-paced first period, Alejandro. Let's take a look at the scoring here for this first period of action. It was a lot of Northfield.
Yeah, for sure.
Four goals worth of Northfield here tonight. First up at the 57 mark, it was a power play opportunity for the Northfield Raiders, as they got the puck from, where did he go? There we go. Riley, he got the puck over to Geiger, and Geiger was able to get the puck onto the stick of possibly the lead scorer for the Northfield Raiders. That's Will Cashin.
Will Cashin, one of my favorite players right now.
And he was able to just juke and jive in and out and get a really great pass from Geiger, and he put the puck into the back of the net. So that was the first goal. That was on a power play, too, I should mention. So give me 1 second here. I'm just making a note to myself. But the next opportunity was just under a minute.
Yeah.
At 5:55, excuse me. It was Northfield. They were even strength. And Cashin, he returned the favor to his line mate. That was Griffin Canali. And he was able to find Canali out in front of the net, and Canali was able to put the puck into the back of the net. But you know what? Owatonna, they looked at the score, and they're like, you know what? The offensive and defensive hitting that we're putting on the Northfield Raiders, that's just not going to cut anything right now. Let's at least go into the locker rooms with something on the board, aside from a couple of penalties. So they were able to get the puck from Blake Davison right here out in front in the neutral zone. And Davison was able to get the puck over to number 21, and that was Zachary Klecker. And Klecker just found the puck right out in front. And at that point in time, too, I believe it was Henry Weber.
Yeah,
he had lost his stick out in neutral ice, and he tried to skate back without the stick, and he was right out in front. And had he had his stick, he would have been able to block the pass or block the shot. But because he was down a part of his equipment, it just went right by him, right into the top shelf. But 11:32 left to go here in this first period. And on the shots, it's 6-7 in favor of Owatonna. Owatonna, they won the draw. They cleared it all the way down to the Northfield zone. Stopped by Frank. Picked up off of the middle of the second period at around the 11:59 mark, just shy of the 12-minute straight mark. It was a really great pass from number 9, Michael Stewart, and he got the puck over to Griffin Canali once again, who put the puck on the stick of Will Cashin, and he was able to find the back of the net. I think that was that one that was there was a little bit of a pileup right in front of the net for that goal. So we'll try to see it here in just a sec. But then another
back at it right now. Look.
So now Canali, he got the puck for the fourth goal of the matchup.
Bam.
And it was another pass from Riley as well as Cashin, and that was another power play goal for the Raiders. So right now they are 4-1 in favor of Northfield on our Heritage Bank scoreboard. And as you can see, I believe this is upcoming on our replays on your screens here. Owatonna is about to score their lone goal so far. They get a little breakout play going, and there you saw the stick being lost by, no, that was number 3.
Yeah.
So that was actually Pumper who lost his stick. So had Pumper had his stick out in front, that would have been a beautiful stop.
Yeah, I was going to say that. What's his name? Max Frank, the goalkeeper for Northfield. He's been cooking the whole game. And I was going to say cross country start too. So it's a fun fact about that.
Here's the third goal here. And Cashin got it out in front, and he was able to sneak it past the glove.
Yeah.
So now here, this fourth goal, you were kind of, you had made the comment that Owatonna, look at the, as we watch the replay here, there was a little bit of a scrum out in front, and here's what I saw coming out of this play here. So Geiger, or Riley, he got the puck, and they were able to get it out at the point. He takes the shot, and it was Kennelly.
Yeah.
He got the puck, and he deflected it in. And the reason that Owatonna was kind of questioning it was because in hockey, you can have your stick at a certain height before it becomes a high sticking.
Yeah, you can't do it like a lacrosse way. You have to I know.
No, so it was essentially at chest level for Northfield. And they were saying that his stick was, I'm just guessing that they were saying that his stick was too high.
Okay.
So that's probably why they were kind of questioning it, that it might have been considered a high sticking, but it really wasn't. But just a whole mess of things that went on. Let's take a look at the saves for the period here. Frank, he had 9 in the period, and Stelter, he had 18, and off of 22 shots and 10 shots. So that's how the first period breaks down. We're going to take a quick timeout on Northfield Live, and when we come back, we'll have our second period right after this.
Stay up to date on Raider activities by following Northfield Live on social media. See what's on tap for the weekend, daily game day graphics. You'll get the fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and comment any questions for quick answers. Follow us on Facebook at Northfield Live MN and on Instagram and X at Northfield Live.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Remodeling your home is a way to breathe new life into your house, and the process can be made easy with Schmidt Homes. Their team has extensive experience in partial and total home renovations, meaning your home will be completed quickly and to your standards, allowing you to enjoy your newly renovated home with peace of mind. When you're ready to start your next project, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Don't wait to start building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. In this recently expanded area of our campus, we have increased daily licensed nursing coverage, making it possible to provide a higher level of clinical care and monitoring to those in need of additional support. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
Heritage Bank in Northfield is family owned and operated by people like you who live and work in your community. The faces you see are committed to meeting your needs and earning your trust. Heritage Bank has been valuing their partnerships with your friends, family members, and neighbors for 95 years. And the fact that they've been around for nearly 100 years shows that those partnerships really work. Walk in or drive up for the best in personal or business banking on Highway 3 in Northfield. Call 507-645-6736 or bank online at heritagebankmn.com.
Making decisions can be hard. Whether you're picking out home design details, choosing a college, or planning a wedding, you put a lot of thought into life's big events. But paying for it all is easy with a home equity line of credit from Hometown Credit Union. Rates are always affordable, and you can quickly apply online at hometownscu.coop. Make the decision easy with a Hometown Credit Union HELOC, Equal Housing Lender.
Northfield Insurance offers more than just home and auto. They offer business insurance, health insurance, life insurance, and bonds as well. They have a combined 147 years of experience across 6 employees to make sure that you are getting the best possible insurance for your exact needs. Not only will they protect what's yours, they'll make sure that you're cared for like family. Find out how you can get the right insurance for you at nfldins.com or by calling 507-645-8861. Northfield Insurance Agency. They've got you covered.
Play ball! Registration for Northfield Fast Pitch Softball is open for 8U teams at northfieldfastpitch.org. Girls born from September 2nd, 2015 through August 31st, 2017 are eligible. It may be freezing outside, but spring is just around the corner. Register your daughter and enjoy watching her learn and build confidence on the ball field. Sign up by February 23rd for team placement tryouts on March 2nd. Scholarship assistance is available. Visit northfieldfastpitch.org for more information and to register. Go Raiders!
Go Raiders.
Go Raiders indeed, as we're back here for the second period of boys hockey, as Northfield, they take another shot on net after they won the face-off to open up this period. That was a shot put on by Kennelly, the Griffin variety. And now Owatonna, they dump the puck and they call an icing with 16:07 left to go here in this second period. And so, wait a minute, I'm confused.
What's up?
They're going to call icing, but they're going to drop it at central ice. That is weird. But okay, so now Owatonna, they win the draw. It's picked up by Pumper for Northfield. Northfield wrapping it around the back of their net, but stopped on the near side by Owatonna. Now Owatonna, they're trying to keep the puck in the zone, but it's cleared out by Northfield. And that was a shot put on net from the red line by Whiteman.
I see Owatonna has. Oh, Northfield.
And now Owatonna, they dump it all the way down and picked up in the Northfield zone by Klecker. He has the lone goal for Owatonna so far this game. And now that pass intercepted by Roush for Owatonna. And Owatonna taking another shot, and that is staved by Frank.
Wow, Frank with a block from Frank.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was trying to say he's blocked many goals this the first period, and now I can see him making more. Just look at him.
I agree. And coming up here, don't forget on Northfield Live on Saturday, we're going to have coverage of girls hockey as they're going down to Lakeville South. We'll have more on that here in just a few moments, but Gilbertson, he dumped the puck into the Owatonna's zone, chasing after it. That was, let me see, where is he on there he is, Brody Jensen. Now Owatonna keeping a hand on it in their own zone. They get it up to Wyatt Macy. And Northfield, they steal the puck and they bring it back the other way. Bringing it up the ice, that was Kennelly. Miles Kennelly. And now across the ice on the far side of the ice, it was Jacob Faust. He takes a shot. That gets stopped. He chases it into the near zone, or the near corner. But now Owatonna, they steal the puck on a breakaway.
Number 20.
That was Macy. He takes a shot, and that's stopped. And before we get too far here, we do want to send a big shout-out and a big thank you to our 2024-25 Raider Boys Hockey Team sponsors. They are NCC Builders and Raider Automotive. NCC Builders, specializing in transforming homes and building dreams. Raider Automotive is your locally owned auto service shop, collision repair center, and towing facility. Thank you, NCC Builders and Raiders Auto, for supporting Raider Boys Hockey on Northfield Live.
Oh, we got some football players, too. We got Logan Miller.
Canale gets the puck up to Cash, and he takes a shot from the far side. That goes wide, all the way to the back of around the back of the net, and picked up by Geiger on neutral ice. He passes it across over to Riley, back over to Geiger in front of his own net, and he takes it back behind his own net, looking for a breakout play, and he's going to take it himself. Bringing it up the ice once again is Geiger. He gets it over to Stewart on the near side. Stewart backhand pass to Geiger. Oh. That was intercepted by Owatonna. Owatonna on the breakout play now, and that puck gets taken away by Northfield. They get it up, and they dump it all the way to the Owatonna blue line. And Owatonna passes it across to Ringhofer. He takes a shot. That goes wide. Picked up back behind the net by Geiger. Geiger with it. Geiger. And they try to clear it out, but Owatonna steals it right back. Geiger out in front of his own net over to Riley. Riley all the way up to Cash, and that was the intended pass anyway, and they're going to call an icing. And we do want to say another big shout out once again to our sponsors, NCC Builders and Raider Automotive. They're the ones that essentially foot the bill for us to do games like this and to also go down and cover in the postseason wherever that might be, whether it be Rochester, Lakeville South, or wherever the case may be. But we do want to thank them for sponsoring boys hockey here on Northfield Live.
Yeah, I was very happy. I'm very appreciative of what they did, and without them, we won't be doing this.
And now a big scrum for it in the far corner there, and a player loses a stick, and they're going to call a penalty on Northfield, and that gets the approval of the faithful from Owatonna, and they're going to call a tripping penalty on, let's see, that is 8, so that is Simon. So Simon's going to sit for 2 minutes and think about what he did.
Yeah, he's going to think about what he did, for sure.
So now we're going to have a face-off coming up here with 13:10 left to go here in this first period, or the second period, rather. And it looks like somebody is going to get switched out here on Northfield side. And really, oh man, Klecker, he just gave the ref the what for on Northfield's positioning on the face-off, even though he was crowding the dot as well. But now Northfield, they lose control of the puck. It gets picked up by Owatonna along the blue line. They pass it down low out in front, and down goes Geiger. And they clear the puck, and they get it all the way to the stick of the netminder. Picking it up is Seth Johnson for Owatonna.
Owatonna.
Now he hands it off to Not trying to clear the puck out, and he gets it up to neutral ice. Owatonna, they get the puck off the errant pass from Northfield.
22.
And that's a pass to Not skating around the circle. He's going to hang out back behind the net, calling for a breakout play with 1:09 left to go here to the penalty to Northfield.
Yeah, Owatonna with it. Yeah.
Owatonna should have got a check from behind at least on that one, or a cross-checking, but we don't know. 12:04 left to go here in this second period. Owatonna with the puck along the near boards, and a fight breaking out for it. And they try to keep it alive in the Northfield zone. They can't. Northfield dumping it all the way back down, and they're not going to wave an icing. Just under 40 seconds left to go in the power play for Northfield, or for Owatonna. Cashing with the puck. That goes off the stick and up into the netting, into the protective netting back behind the net, and that's going to stop play. And 11:41 left to go in this second period of play.
I thought the music was in our headphones for a moment.
I mean, it kind of was getting picked up by our headsets, but
it's like, what's going on? It was like Star Trek.
I thought it was Michael Jackson, but man, now Owatonna's Roush. She's calling the what for on the face-off here. It's like they are never satisfied with the status of the face-off unless it's going to be in their favor.
So that's Owatonna for sure.
And now Owatonna pass out in front.
Number 25.
Now they get it up to, let's see, that is Johnson. Now Owatonna clears the puck out to Johnson across the blue line. He takes a light shot at it, and that gets stopped. With 9 seconds left to go here in this penalty to Simon for that. Was that a trip or was that a cross check?
I think that was Yeah,
that was a trip? Okay. So 11:19 left to go here in this in this second period. I keep calling it the first period for some reason.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's been it's 4-1, so it
Yeah.
feels like it.
Now Owatonna, they win the draw, and now we're going to be full strength here in about 3 seconds. So Owatonna better be paying attention to the bench for Northfield, because here comes the defense.
Oh.
And that was
Johnson, I think.
no, that was Gilbertson.
Oh, really?
Gilbertson coming off the bench here, and he's going to be joining in the breakout play.
That's Johnson,
and
for sure. Seth Johnson.
now the hit put on by Northfield to Mitchell from Owatonna, and now the shot, and it stopped. That shot was put on, I want to say, by either Cashin or that was Geiger. There we go. Now kind of a hold up there out in front, and a goal! Oh, man, that was a beautiful tip-in by the Northfield Raiders, Brody Jensen. And I'm not sure how they're going to record this one, but here's the Community Resource Bank replay. So Owatonna, they cleared the puck out, and let's see, Northfield, they had the puck out in the corner, and Gilbertson, he just barely, it was Jensen, barely got his stick on it, I think.
Yeah.
I think it was just one of those freak shots. But now Owatonna with the puck.
Jetson.
And so Gilbertson on the assist. At 6:26 in the second period. And now the Raiders, they put a hard hit on Owatonna in that far corner, but Owatonna bringing it back up the ice. That is Brody, or that's Roush. He tries to take a shot that gets stolen away by Northfield. Now Owatonna tries to put it out in front. Nobody home. Now Northfield calling for it, and they dump it around the back of the net. That was Miles Kennelly. And now here comes Gilbertson. Across the blue line. Picked up off of a kind of a drop-off by Jensen. And now Owatonna is going to, I think they're going to call a tip into the box or to the bench of Northfield. They stopped the play for whatever reason, and now they're going to have a drop-off in the far corner there. So now Northfield, they win the draw. Picked up at the sniping position. That was a stop. And now cross-ice pass over to Geiger.
No. Pass it to
now,
number 9. Simon.
No, that was Pumper to Simon.
Simon now with
Now
it.
Simon taking.
Oh,
no, he's going to fake out the shot, and a pass and a shot that was put on the net by Whiteman. That goes wide. Now a little tie up for it in the the near corner. Excuse me. Now Northfield, they hand it off to Pumper. Pumper gets it down low to, I want to say that's Benjamin. Benjamin around the back of the net. And now Owatonna with it. They cleared all the way up and out. And it gets picked up by Simon over to Pumper. Pumper out, gets it up to Becker, and a elbow to the head by Owatonna.
Ouch.
That's stolen away by Owatonna, picked up in the far side by Johnson. Johnson in front of his own net, intended pass. Can't see who that number is. I want to say that might be 25. That might be Spurgeon.
Oh, yeah.
And now with the puck was Northfield. They take the shot, and that is lost in the fray. And
net.
Northfield, they go on top of the goalie, and it looks like there might be some chitter-chatter going down low. And I don't know how that wasn't a penalty after the fact, but Spurgeon was kind of holding on to Whiteman as he was trying to get up, and Whiteman got the shove. And how is that not a penalty?
Yeah, Whiteman's good thing they bench him because no penalty for now.
So now Northfield, they win the draw. And the Northfield loses control. Owatonna, they clear it all the way out. Chasing after it for the Raiders. That was Riley. Picked up on around the back of the net. That was Stewart. Stewart putting the gas on. Crosses the blue line. Past the red line. Past the blue line. He's in the near corner pass. Backhanded pass out in front. And a double team in the far corner by Owatonna. Now Northfield getting it at the blue line from Geiger to, that was Stewart. And now with the puck along the blue line, Stewart off the pass from Riley. Riley getting it off to Geiger. Geiger back over to Riley. Riley pass out in front, nobody there. And Cashin trying to pick it up. He goes down. Chasing after it now on the far boards. That was Riley. He dumps it back down low to Cashin. Cashin back out to the blue line to Riley. Riley down low, and that is tipped away by Owatonna back out to neutral ice. Riley getting it over to Geiger. Geiger along his own blue line back in his own zone. And he's getting hacked by Mitchell. Now Riley going around the back of his own net, gets it up to Johnson. He tips it into the Owatonna zone and back around the back of the net. 7 minutes left to go here, and a hard hit put on by Owatonna to Northfield. Now Owatonna with the puck and bringing it up the ice for Owatonna is not. He tries to take a shot that's stopped by Northfield, and that was by Jensen.
Wow.
And now Northfield, they take another shot off the pipe and into the back part of the plexiglass. And now with another shot on net by Northfield, that goes wide. And bringing it back up and stolen away by Fogarty. Cross-ice pass from Fogarty over to Kennelly, the Miles kind. And now picking it up for Northfield, I want to say that was number 12. That might have been him, or that was Henry Weber. So 6:16 left to go here in this second period. Northfield, they are in the lead by 4, 5-1 on your Heritage Bank scoreboard. And with the trip and the tripped pass, that was, we'll get to that here in a sec, but that was Benjamin, and Owatonna, they dump it all the way back down. Just under 6 minutes left to go here in this second period of play at the Pepsi Center here in Northfield. And
Owatonna's playing really fast right now. I saw how they were playing. I think it was
they're playing rough and tumble too.
Rough and tumble, yeah. This is like.
We said it in the pregame. Northfield is not unfamiliar with rough and tumble players or teams, but this is just going overboard.
Yeah, I feel like Joe Rogan watching a UFC, commentating a UFC fight.
Just under 6 minutes left to go here. Northfield with the shot. That was put on net by Becker, but Becker's shot goes wide. He picks it up back in front, and he passes it out, but that's picked up and stolen away by the Huskies. And bringing it up is Macy, and I think they're going to call offsides on Owatonna. I was taking a look at my roster here, so they're going to call offsides.
Yeah, the Big O. I remember we were calling it Owatonna the Big O before. A little nickname for them.
And I think we're going to have a face-off. Yeah, we're going to have a face-off coming up here at center ice. And now Owatonna with the puck off the draw. They win it, and it's picked up by Riley. He gets it up to his line mate. That is Whiteman. He dumps it back behind the net, picked up by Owatonna. Owatonna trying to clear it out, and they do. And they try to get it up to the cherry picker. That is Caleb Ringhofer. Ringerhoff. And another hit put on. Whiteman with the puck. He was looking for somebody out in front. Shot, nobody home. Now Whiteman with another shot. That is stopped and deflected. And a little bit of chirping going on as Riley gets the puck back in his own zone. And, let's see, who was that? That was Faust. He tripped over a spot on the ice. And now Northfield, they go in and, So, Owatonna not liking that. So what happened there was Faust, he took a shot all the way from his own zone, goes into the Owatonna zone. It's stopped by the netminder for Owatonna, and coming in for the attempted play, I want to say that might have been, was that number 11? Was that Whiteman? And he stopped, and Owatonna didn't like how close he stopped to their goalie.
Did you see that slam?
I did not. What happened?
He slammed the door.
Okay, so
it almost broke.
I think we're going to have a couple of minor penalties upcoming here with just under 5 minutes left to go. But they're going to offset each other, and Owatonna was not liking that.
Dang, Northfield are tired. Well,
so,
they look tired to me.
So now Cashin with it on the far side. It's stolen away by Owatonna, bringing it up the ice for Owatonna. That was Roush. With 4.5 minutes left to go here in this second period. Owatonna regaining control in the Northfield zone. They take a shot that's wide. And now with the puck is Northfield, Now bringing it up the ice is Canelli. He's all alone. He's looking for a teammate. He hands it off to Cashin. Cashin around the defense. That's stolen away by Owatonna. Owatonna brings it back up the ice. And let's take a listen here to the penalties. We'll get those here in the period break. So Seth Johnson, 2 minutes. Unsportsmanlike conduct, roughing. For Owatonna. Owatonna takes another shot. That goes off the stick side of Frank. And now a little fight for it almost literally, in front of the Owatonna bench. We're just under 3.5 minutes left to go here in this second period. Northfield is winning by 4. And Owatonna dumps it all the way down. Gets stopped by Frank back behind his own net. And Owatonna picks it up, a shot, and a goal!
Owatonna.
Owatonna getting the goal from Wyatt Macy.
I saw that depth stare. I'm not going to lie. I saw the depth stare against the next spring.
So here's the Community Resource Bank replay on Northfield Live. Owatonna, they get the puck all the way back down, and Frank, he was out of position. And that was a shot put on net by number 3, Isaac Mobley. So I think he might get the assist. And let's take a listen. So Wyatt Macy with the goal. Number 8. Okay, so that was Cooper Owl. So there we go.
Dang, they don't say that.
So Owl got the assist on that one. And now Owatonna, they lose control. Northfield dumping it all the way down to the Owatonna zone, but they're still up by 3 with just under 3 minutes left to go here in this period. And Northfield, they take a shot. And that one goes wide. That one was put on by Brody Jensen. Now Northfield with the puck along their blue line. Pumper dumping it all the way back down around. Chasing after it now would be Simon for Northfield.
I think that's the guy I actually
And Pumper. No, excuse me. Simon down low. He tries to get the puck out. But now Owatonna. They clear the puck all the way to the Northfield zone. Simon chasing after it, and so does Mitchell for Owatonna. And now Northfield, they lose control of the puck. They got to start playing their game. And Owatonna answering that goal by Northfield. And another one for Owatonna here in the second period. Andrew Mitchell with the decisive goal here. Mitchell out in front. Skates it along the side. Now Northfield, they lose control. And he gets the puck from number 15. That is Kath. So he's going to get the assist. So that is now a 2-goal lead for Northfield late in this third period. And now Becker, he gets it up to Whiteman. Whiteman chasing after it as he loses control of it. Now Northfield trying to pass it out in front to get something going. Whiteman, that shot goes wide. 2:02 left to go here in this second period on your Heritage Bank scoreboard. It is 5-3 in favor of Northfield. And now Owatonna, they get another shot. They get another shot attempt off, and it's saved by Frank.
The Owatonna fans are up for this.
I think after those last 2 goals, Frank is breathing a big sigh of relief on that save, because he was drug way out of position. Had the puck just escaped even a little bit, there was a big-time rebound play coming up, and his goal would have been wide open. Just under 2 minutes left to go here. With the shot from the blue line was not. That goes into traffic. Now picking it up for Northfield. That is Mitchell Stewart. He tries to clear it out. Owatonna gets it. And they put a shot on net. It's stopped by Frank, but he was not able to come up with the save. And Owatonna almost had a brilliant open net opportunity there. 90 seconds left to go in this second period. It is 5-3. Now with the puck is Cashin, the captain for Northfield. He takes a shot. Whiteman, and now Cashin once again. And Whiteman getting another shot. He gets hit hard. And now Northfield with the puck along the along the near boards here, but it's escapes, and it goes onto the stick of Owatonna. Now Owatonna with the puck that gets stolen away by Northfield.
Ooh, wow, no.
And a lot of big hits going on outside the play.
That was
and
a good block.
Owatonna, they take another shot. That gets stopped by Northfield. Now Owatonna with the puck. They take another shot, stopped by Northfield once again. I feel like I said that 4 times in the last 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Now Northfield, they get a penalty called on Owatonna with 43 seconds left. And they're going to, do we have a replay of that?
Let's see.
Okay, let's take a look at that penalty brought to you by Community Resource Bank.
Let's bank together.
So it's going to go on Owatonna. And, that was a big cross-check hit by Blake Davison. So he's going to sit for 2.
That was like a hit. Dang, that was like a mini Pacquiao hit.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
And the Owatonna faithful here in attendance, they did not like that fact that now Davison has to sit in the box for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That's going to carry over into the final period. So now Owatonna, a man down with 41 seconds left to go here in this second period. Owatonna trying to clear the puck out. Now Northfield, they get it to Geiger.
Right.
Geiger out to Cashin. And intended for, who was that? Was that Whiteman? No, that was number 21. That was, where is
Kennelly.
he? Kennelly.
It was wide open.
Yeah, he was wide open on that shot. Had he gotten that would have been a beautiful goal for Northfield this late in the second period. 16 seconds left to go in this second period. Now Cashin chasing after it, back behind his own net, picked up by Mobley for Owatonna. He dumps it around the other way, picked up on the near boards. Mobley chasing after it. He's doing a one-man wrecking crew for Owatonna.
5, 4, 3, 2,
now that
1.
wraps up the second period. And on the Heritage Bank scoreboard update, locally owned and managed, Heritage Bank really is community banking at its best. We live and work in the communities we serve. It is 5-3. We will be back with your period breakdown. That's coming up right after these messages on Northfield Live.
Put your business in front of thousands of fans while supporting your local high school students and activities. Advertise right here on NorthfieldLive.com. We create customized ads to best meet the needs of your business. NorthfieldLive.com broadcasts more than 150 local high school games and events every school year, and our viewership has grown steadily every year. Stand out as a community and school supporter while attracting new customers by advertising on NorthfieldLive.com. Contact Lance at 651-734-3963 or Lance at lmrmedia.org.
Located in downtown Northfield, Champion Sports has a great selection of Raiders, St. Olaf, and Carlton merchandise, including jackets, hats, and hoodies. Champion's got you covered. Champion Sports has everything you need for the hockey season, with a large selection of official CCM hockey equipment, including all the essentials, plus skate sharpening. You'll always be ready to hit the ice. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram to know when the latest seasonal gear is in stock at Champion Sports Northfield. Gear up like a champion at Champion Sports.
Franzen Bank and Trust, where our mission is to determine your needs, develop relationships, and deliver solutions. We do this with superior customer service through timely communication by empowered employees who love to support the Northfield Dundas area. I'm Aaron Nibby, and I chose to be a business banker at Franzen Bank and Trust for these reasons. Stop by and meet me for your business banking needs at Franzen Bank and Trust, off Highway 3 in Dundas.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Northfield Ford Chrysler is the home of the best price guarantee. There is no question. We have the best price in the area for new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. If not, we'll make it so. Bring in your deal in writing from another dealership, and if we can't match it or beat it, we'll write you a check for $500. Get started shopping. Stop in to Northfield Ford Chrysler, take a test drive, and we'll get you the best price on a new vehicle, guaranteed. Go Raiders! From everybody here at Northfield Ford Chrysler on Highway 3 in Northfield.
If your car is under extended warranty, there's no need to go back to the dealership. The team at Witt Brothers has dealt with every kind of extended warranty company. With a quick call, they'll know exactly what it will take to get your repairs covered. Warranties are there to reduce stress and risk. So let Witt Brothers make actually using that warranty as easy as possible. For all your automotive and repair needs, drive to Witt Brothers, located at 701 Division Street in downtown Northfield.
NCC Builders has built and renovated custom homes and commercial buildings since 1972. We are committed to providing the Northfield area with high-quality construction with a singular focus to bring your vision to life. I'm Adam, the president of NCC Builders. You can rely on our experience and attention to detail for your home or business. Take the first step. Contact us at nccbuilders.com or 507-645-8975.
The Blue Line Club, an organization that supports the NHS boys hockey team, would like to thank all of our sponsors and recognize our gold level sponsors for their contributions to this year's Raider boys hockey team. Sponsorships of the Blue Line Club enable equipment purchasing, team meals, and more. Gold level sponsors include College City Beverage, Hartman Insurance, Keith Plumber Plumbing and Heating, Merchants Bank, NCC Builders, Northfield Lines, Raider Automotive, Schultz Electric, Trek Properties, the Northfield VFW, and the Waterford Warriors. Thank you, Blue Line Club sponsors, for helping make Raider hockey a success.
Play ball!
Registration for Northfield Fast Pitch Softball is open for 8U teams at northfieldfastpitch.org. Girls born from September 2nd, 2015 through August 31st, 2017 are eligible. It may be freezing outside, but spring is just around the corner. Register your daughter and enjoy watching her learn and build confidence on the ball field. Sign up by February 23rd for team placement tryouts on March 2nd. Scholarship assistance is available. Visit northfieldfastpitch.org for more information and to register. Go Raiders!
And back at it here on Northfield Live, and my colleague here, my broadcast partner, once again doing some calisthenics. I don't blame him. My toes are starting to get cold too, Alejandro, so I don't blame you.
Getting frostbite in my toes.
But man, that second period, ooh boy, that was
hardcore.
Yeah, a lot of penalties coming up. We had one penalty where Owatonna was so mad that he almost broke the glass on the other side. So that proved to be the downfall. But just a couple of notes here that Northfield, they scored their only goal in that second period, and that came from a goal by, where is he on my stat here? That's Brody Jensen, and he got the puck from, they called it for number 19. Let's see here. That is, or was that 18? No, that was 14. Excuse me. My handwriting is just chicken scratch at this point. But no, Charlie Becker got the assist on that one, and so that was a lone assist for Charlie Becker. But then Owatonna answered with two back-to-back goals to cut the lead to just 2 with a 5-3 period-ending score here so far. But that was a goal by number 20 Wyatt Macy from number 8 Cooper Owl, or Owl, however you pronounce that name. I apologize if I'm saying it incorrectly. But then Owatonna late in the third period, they scored from Andrew Mitchell, and he got the pass from Jackson Kath. And that first goal for Owatonna, that one, it was just an unfortunate circumstance. I think this is it right here. So
that one was like, okay, they're up now.
So Frank was just way too far out of position on that one. He got pulled out by the screen, and he thought that he could get a glove on it or something, and then he just was pulled way too far out of position, and that's how Owatonna scored. But now Owatonna on this goal here, it was a fight for it down in the far corner, and the eventual goal scorer, Mitchell, he got a stick on it ahead of time. Whoa. And he got the pass and a really hard slap shot from that dot, and that's how we are at 5-3. And we have a couple of penalties, I think 2-minute majors or 2-minute minors for unsportsmanlike conduct, and it was just a lot of back and forth on the penalty side of things, and it wasn't anything that I'm guessing that Luckcraft wanted for his team, and I know for sure that it wasn't what Will wanted for his team either.
You saw the Owatonna player that went to the penalty box. He slammed the door because he did not like that call at all.
And you know what, though? I mean, it was his own doing because, quite honestly, I remember that play, too. It was Christian Whiteman coming in to try to at least make something happen if the goalie missed the stop. And he stopped well within the braking distance. And Owatonna's teammate just obviously didn't like the fact that, my goalie got sprayed with snow. No.
Yeah.
So then he just he reacted, and he gave some unsportsmanlike conduct to Whiteman. Whiteman, didn't like the fact that he got shoved, so words were said, things were done, and they got 2 minutes in the penalty box, but those offset each other essentially. But as we talked with Will in the pregame show, the penalty kill for Owatonna is something that they've been working on, as well as Luckcraft. Yeah. So what they got to do in this third period, if either one of these teams wants to get ahead and shift the momentum in their direction, is stay out of the penalty box.
Yes.
But Owatonna's not doing a very good job of it right now. They have a minute 17 left to go in a cross-checking penalty to number 26, and that is Blake Davison. So right now, for the moment, Northfield has the momentum.
Yeah, I saw one of the players took off their helmet. And they were all sweaty, and I was like, "Dang, we got school tomorrow, and they're gonna be all bruised up."
They'll probably shower in between now and then.
Yeah, so, for sure. And
So, all right, what we're going to do is we're going to take another quick time out here on Northfield Live, and when we come back, we'll have the start of the third and final period right here on Northfield Live. Don't go away.
Go away. Stay here.
Raider Automotive is a full-service repair shop, collision center, and the only AAA authorized towing facility in Northfield. That means if you are in a minor or major collision this winter, or a deer finds your vehicle, Raider Auto can handle it all. We work with all major insurance companies to handle your vehicle from the tow to completing all your vehicle's repairs. Raider Auto on Highway 3 South in Northfield, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Or find us at RaiderAutomotive.net. Go Raiders!
An ice dam is a ridge of ice that forms at the edge of a roof and prevents melting snow from draining off the roof. The water that backs up behind the dam can leak into a home and cause damage. This is Beth with Service Master by Ayat. We can work with your insurance company to restore your property from damages caused by ice dams. Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayat today, 877-945-0993.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Whoa.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, my friend Jay and I are looking for our dream home, something big. Right now I feel like I'm living on top of him.
Great, let's talk mortgages.
Wait, your bank is looking
cozy. Yeah, we like personal interactions, but as you can see, our vault still has plenty of space for our customers' dreams.
Wow.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Comprehensive Wealth Solutions is here to help you make informed decisions about your financial future. CWS understands that financial goals must evolve and adapt over time. That's why clients come first. CWS can provide you with a wealth strategy that aligns with your vision and values. As an independent financial planning and wealth management firm, CWS provides solutions for individuals and businesses alike. Visit CWSFBO.com for more information. CWS, providing big-time advice the small-town way.
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. In this recently expanded area of our campus, we have increased daily licensed nursing coverage, making it possible to provide a higher level of clinical care and monitoring to those in need of additional support. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
In the heart of Northfield, the Chamber of Commerce is more than a business network. It's the pulse of our vibrant community, bringing small, large, and local businesses together and supporting growth that strengthens the economy. The Chamber also promotes tourism, inviting visitors to experience the charm of our historic city. Whether it's strolling through our quaint downtown or attending one of our many events, we showcase all the reasons to fall in love with this beautiful town. The Chamber, where community, business, and tourism come together to make the city thrive.
What is your dream living location? Full service condo building, low maintenance house on a lake, lots of acreage? There are so many options. To start the search for your ideal location, contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group today, or visit our website at c21atwood.com. Century 21 Atwood and Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together. Stay up to date on Raider activities by following Northfield Live on social media. See what's on tap for the weekend daily game day graphics. You'll get the fast updates of game postponements and cancellations. Like and share our posts to keep others updated, and comment any questions for quick answers. Follow us on Facebook at Northfield Live MN and on Instagram and X at Northfield Live.
Northfield Youth Baseball registration is open. Children entering kindergarten through 3rd grade interested in playing baseball can sign up for the in-house league at northfieldyouthbaseball.com before March 15th. The goal of the in-house baseball league is to give every child an opportunity to play and enjoy the great game of baseball. All games are played at Seckler Park. Enjoy watching your kids develop skills, knowledge of the game, and sportsmanship this summer. For more registration information, visit northfieldyouthbaseball.com and click on the in-house registration link before March 15th. We've also added a clickable link to the Northfield Youth Baseball Association's website right here on northfieldlive.com. Spring is just around the corner, and you know what that means. It's time to get ready for baseball season. Northfield Youth Baseball registration is now open at northfieldyouthbaseball.com. For kids ages 10 to 15 years old interested in travel baseball, be sure to register before March 1st to get your child on the list for tryouts. Watch your kids grow and develop on the field this summer with Northfield Youth Baseball. Visit northfieldyouthbaseball.com and click on the travel registration link soon. Do not wait. Registration closes March 1st. We've also added a clickable link to the Northfield Youth Baseball Association's website right here on northfieldlive.com.
And back at it here on Northfield Live, and we want to send another big thank you out to our co-sponsors for the 2024-25 Raider Boys hockey team season here on Northfield Live. The games are co-sponsored by NCC Builders and Raider Automotive. NCC Builders specializing in transforming homes and building dreams. And Raider Automotive is your locally owned auto service shop, collision repair center, and towing facility. Thank you, NCC Builders and Raider Auto, for supporting Raider Boys hockey on Northfield Live. And again, big thank you goes out to them, because without them essentially footing the bill for these games, we wouldn't be able to do them. First and foremost, we wouldn't be able to broadcast these awesome games. We wouldn't also be able to go and broadcast from St. Olaf. We wouldn't be able to go broadcast from the section tournament or anything like that. So we want to send a big shout out and a big thank you to our co-sponsors for 2024-25 season, NCC Builders and Raider Automotive.
A huge thank you. So super appreciated to be here.
And we are just moments away here from the start of this third and final period, where Owatonna trails by 2 to your Northfield Raiders on your Heritage Bank scoreboard. And at Northfield, they win the draw. And there is a minute 12 left to go in the power play. So let's see what they can do with it. Now with the puck is Ben Geiger. He gets it up to Cashin. Cashin skates it into the Owatonna's zone.
Looking for a pass?
Now he's going to look for a pass around the back of the net. He's at the far dot. Owatonna tries to steal that one away. It's picked up by Geiger. Riley calling for it at the blue line. And with the puck down low, who is that? That's one of the captains. So that's Canali. Now with the puck is Geiger. Geiger taking the shot.
Oh!
And a goal! Another goal to have the go-ahead goal here in the third period, and that's going to clear the power play for Northfield. And let's take a look at your community resource bank of this beautiful goal put up by Canali. He wraps it around the back of the net, gets it out to Riley at the blue line. Riley down low to Geiger. Geiger at the dot, and he takes a shot. So that's going to be Geiger with the with the goal.
Dagger, yeah, I think Dagger was who won it. You saw him jump on the glass.
So, yeah, I think he might be. Let's take a listen here on the power play here, too. And on the far side there, Pumper got Riley. So Riley and Cashin with the assist. And on the cherry picker for Owatonna, that was number 21, Zachary Klecker. And they take another shot. And as we were listening to the call for the goal across the ice right in front of the bench for Owatonna, Pumper just got leveled. And I'm not sure how that wasn't like a boarding or a checking or something. And anybody else up here on Media Row just get a blast of cold air?
I'm wearing a big jacket, so I probably won't.
And the shot put on net by Owatonna was Blake Davison, fresh out of his penalty box stint. And another shot put on net by number 18, Zachary Rosner. And now the Northfield Raiders, they try to clear the puck, and they do. They get it out to neutral ice with the Owatonna Huskies. They dump it right back in. 15:30 left to go here in this third and final period of this hockey game. Bringing it up the ice is Whiteman. He dumps it in, and it goes all the way back around, and a hard hit put on by Owatonna. Owatonna, they bring it up the ice, and they get it up to neutral ice, but it's stopped at the red line by Riley. He gets it over to Geiger, back over to Riley. He tries to pass it up to number 14, that's Becker. Becker loses control of it. It's picked up by Owatonna. Becker with another hard shot, and that goes into the screen, and it's stopped. Bringing it back the other way is Owatonna, and there's a little tie up there with Mitchell, and it's stopped, and now picking it up is Benjamin. But it's quickly stolen away by Mitchell. Mitchell cross-ice pass. Gets it. And a drop-off pass from Caleb Ringhofer. And a shot put on net. That goes high and wide. And now Northfield with the steal. And they clear it out. And getting it all the way down into the zone is Miles Canelli. But that's stolen away once again by Owatonna.
Owatonna has it. Oh, no. They're trying launching it, but not. Northfield got it now.
Now Pumper with the puck. He dumps it in, and that goes wide. And Owatonna, they lose a stick. Now Owatonna with the puck, getting it out, and stopped at the blue line. No, they're going to dump it all the way back down. They're going to call for an icing. They're not going to get it, though. Pumper with it back behind his own net. He drops it off, and picking it up is number 12 on my stat sheet. That's Henry Weber. Now Weber, he loses control. He dumps it all the way back down into the Owatonna zone. Picked up back behind their own net by Owatonna with 13:50 left to go in this third and final period. And that stick is still down. They should have cleared it by now. Simon, it's somebody from Owatonna, but that could be considered a delay of game or interference or something on Owatonna. They could get a penalty for it.
Yeah, the refs are not even looking at it. They're like, oh, there you go.
But now Owatonna, they try to clear it all the way down to the zone of Northfield. Faust with the puck, and that gets stolen away off the pass by Owatonna's number 21, Zachary Klecker. Klecker trying to do something with it. He hands it off, but they try to pass it up, but Cashin was right there to stop it. Now with the puck for Owatonna is Rosner. He skates coast to coast, drops it off to Johnson, but he loses control of it. And now Owatonna with it back behind their own net. Well, serves him right.
Karma.
Karma. Now Owatonna, they dump it all the way down low, and they get it, and Northfield gets it back behind their own net. Now along the near boards is Northfield. And Johnson. No, excuse me. Cashin. Cashin with the puck, doing what he does best. Goes to left, right, and a goal!
Let's go. Dang, that was good. I'm not going to lie.
So Cashin, I believe he's going to get an unassisted goal here for that one. It is now 7-3. Here's the Community Resource Bank. Let's see if I'm right, if he's going to get an unassisted goal. So Cashin picking it up along the near boards here, crosses the blue line, skates right to the left of the net, and he puts a backhanded shot, and I believe he's going to get an unassisted goal late here in this third period.
Senior captain. This is a good game.
Cashin so far tonight, that's his third goal.
Yeah.
That's a hat trick for Cashin.
Hat trick for sure. That was.
Where are the hats?
I should have brought my Compton hat.
Now with the puck is Whiteman. He gets it off to Becker. Becker loses control of it. Picked up by number 2, Geiger. Geiger dumping it all the way back down around the back of the net. Picked up on the near side by Whiteman. Whiteman loses control of it momentarily. He tries to pass it off to Becker, but Becker is not there, but he finally gets there. And now Whiteman, he loses control of his stick, and they dump it all the way back down to the Northfield zone. 12 minutes left to go here in this third period. Now with the puck is Becker. He gets it up to Whiteman. Whiteman across the blue line. Shot and off the stick side. Now Becker with the puck. He dumps it all the way back around the back of the net. Owatonna, they pass it off the bottom of the net. And now they have it on the far side. And now Becker coming in and trying to do some damage control. But now Owatonna with it. Jackson Kath, he takes the shot and it's stopped. And it gets cleared out by Northfield. And I heard something hit off the pipe. Was that a skate or was that a stick?
I think it was a stick. Yeah.
Okay, so at least it was not the puck.
Yeah, for real.
So now Northfield with it along the near boards. They try to clear it out back around the back of their own net. And off of the far boards there, that was a pass intended for number 18 on our stat sheet. Where is he? There he is, Wade Gilbertson. Now with the puck is Cashin. He's got 3 goals and a pair of assists tonight at least. We'll take another look here at the stop of their play. And down goes number 17. And he was going after that play vigorously. That was off of, let me see, that was number 17. That was, Brody Jensen. And going into the penalty box here is going to be Cooper Owl. Well, let's see. So 1 assist, 2 assists. Yeah, so Cashin's got at least 3 assists and 3 goals tonight. So he's off of a triple-triple tonight. Is that what it's called, or is it just a double-double?
Double-double.
Okay. Double-double with cheese.
Yeah, we're getting us hungry over here.
Now Geiger with the puck along the blue line, passes up to Cashin. Down low to number 21, I want to say that was. That might be Canale, yeah. And now with the shot, that was Riley. His shot goes high and wide. Riley, cross-ice pass over to Geiger. Down low to Cashin, off the skate. Gets picked up by Michael Stewart. Stewart along the back of the net. They get it out to Riley and Geiger. Geiger back over to Riley, back to Stewart. He loses control of it, but regains control. Riley with it. Now it gets over to Geiger. Geiger along the far boards. He gets hit hard. Now back out to Riley at the blue line. He keeps it alive in the Owatonna. There we go. Man, too many towns. But now Owatonna, they dump the puck and get stopped by Frank.
Thank God Frank was there.
Now with the puck is Riley. Riley off the near boards. Intended for Stewart, and he gets it. Back out to, intended for Riley. Stewart loses control of it back behind his own net. In his own zone, and close to his own net, I should say. Now bringing it up is Riley. He gets it up to, that is Canale. Canale losing control of it. And now Owatonna, they try to clear it out. But Northfield doing what they do best on the power play. And keeping it down in the Owatonna zone. And Geiger, he dumps it in. And I think he was looking for a change, and he gets it. Dumping it off the back of the boards. That was Canale, I want to say. That might even be Miles. Now Riley with the puck, skating it in along the near boards. He passes it out to the blue line to Peters. Peters taking the shot, and Owatonna clearing the puck hard, and they stop it back behind the Northfield net, and Frank goes down.
10 seconds to a pound.
10 seconds left to go in the penalty, and Owatonna on the attack. They get the puck out to number 15, Kath. He takes a shot. That goes wide. Kath picking up his own rebound, and that goes up and over the glass and into that little alcove over there. And now Owatonna is at full strength with just under 9 minutes left to go. And Northfield, they are holding on to a 4-goal lead on the Heritage Bank scoreboard late in the third period.
Yeah, this is a very intense game. I thought, for a minute there, I thought the first period, I thought they were kind of like kind of down. I thought they were going to be in the locker room listening to Juice WRLD a little bit, get that game back up. But now they're back in it. Ooh, that was a big
Owatonna, that shot goes wide. A shot put on net by Kath. And now Northfield with the puck. They wrap it around the back of the net, picked up on the far side by Becker. He tries to clear it out, and he does. And, hate to break it to you there guy, Weber. There's a hole in the ice.
Yeah. It looked like he dived. It looked like he went over a dive.
8.5 minutes left to go here in this third period. There's a big scrum for it in the near corner, picked up by Northfield. They get it out in front of their own net, picked up by Pumper. Pumper trying to clear it out, and he loses control of it to Owatonna. Now Pumper getting it across, ice pass over to Stewart. Stewart.
That's a head.
No, that's Simon, excuse me. Simon trying to take a shot from the blue line, but that goes off the helmet of one of his teammates and maybe a player from Owatonna.
Yeah.
Now they get the puck around the back of the net, picked up by Riley. Riley off the far boards, gets picked up by his teammate, but down goes Owatonna. Riley with it out in front to Simon. Simon getting it up to Whiteman. Whiteman, that goes off his stick and down into the Owatonna zone. Chasing after it is Whiteman and another player to be named in a second. A shot, that goes wide.
I think that's
now
late,
Geiger. Geiger with the shot and the pass down low. Now they take another shot and another and another and a couple of bits of chirping, and the goalie goes after Cashin. Oh, yeah, well, I think he was going after Cashin to have a little bit of chirping going on, but, I mean, he couldn't stand up. All I heard was the Benny Hill soundtrack. I'm sorry if I'm laughing at the goalie, but, I mean, it's just one of those things where, goalies don't typically get into scrapes.
Yeah, you don't see that often at all, not even in the NHL. I was like, wow.
It's a rarity to see an NHL goalie go after a fight. But now Riley gets the shot into the screen, and it gets stopped by the netminder. And now the puck loose here along the near boards, and a trip coming up on Owatonna. Riley with the puck, cross ice pass over to Geiger. Geiger back over to Riley. Cashton coming out to add on to the attack here as Frank came out because there's a delayed penalty. Now Northfield with the puck, and a little bit of extra chirping going on as Owatonna touches up, and there might be a double penalty again.
Yeah,
I think a two-trip penalty coming up here. One on Northfield. That is going to be on Canali.
Canali's ready to go in. He doesn't complain. He's like, yeah, I know I did. Yeah, he's innocent.
And then the other one is going to go to Owatonna. Those are going to offset on the score sheet here. So we're still going to have 5-on-5. So now it looks like Stewart is trying to wrangle the troops here to tell them what to do. He's going to take the face-off for Northfield. He loses it. And Northfield doing their best to keep it in the zone, but Owatonna clears it right out. Picking it up for Northfield, that's going to be number 24, Jacob Faust. Name we haven't said too much tonight.
Yeah, actually, surprised.
And now Mitchell for Owatonna gets it across ice pass over to Macy, but he loses control of it. Picked up by Cashin. Cashin along the near boards. He skates around the back of the net, and a pass out in front. That goes wide. And now Northfield keeping the puck alive down in their offensive zone. And now Stewart with the puck back behind the net. Pass out in front intended for, I believe that might have been Cashin.
Yeah.
Cashin gets a little bit of an extra elbow for his efforts. And Owatonna dumps the puck with 6 minutes left to go here in this third period. And a hold up along the far corner there. It gets picked up by Owatonna in the neutral ice. And they got to hold off for a sec. They dump it in, and now they go on the attack.
Now Northfield has it right now.
And
no, they're fighting for it.
Joey Fogarty.
Owatonna
Out in front. Intended pass for Mitchell, but that goes wide. And now Northfield with the puck. And now Whiteman, he intended pass for Becker, but that's stolen away by Zachary Rosner. He goes around and around. Nobody knows where he's going to stop. Now Rosner with the puck. Passes it back, picked up by number 21, Zachary Klecker for Owatonna, but that's stolen away by Becker. Becker gets it over to Whiteman. Whiteman across the blue line, stops at the top of the circle, picked up by Becker. Becker at the blue line, back over to Simon, but that's stopped and stolen away by Owatonna. But Northfield is able to regain control of it. Becker with it back in his own zone. They get it back over to, I want to say that might be Ashton Pumper, and it is. He dumps it down low. Chasing after now for Northfield, that is Whiteman. Just under 5 minutes left to go here in this third period. Northfield, they lead by a score of 7-3 on your Heritage Bank scoreboard, and there's going to be an icing call, and now they're at full strength.
Yeah.
Both teams are at full strength here.
24 minutes and 49 seconds left. And this is a
So,
very hardcore.
I posed this question to you, Alejandro. With just under 5 minutes left to go here in this third period, at what point, being down by 4, do you think Owatonna should or could pull their goalie and try to get that extra attacker? Do you think it should be now, or should it be here in a few minutes?
Like maybe like 1 more minute left, like maybe like 2 minutes left. Like I know I've been to Wild games before, and I do that, like 2 minutes left.
All right. I would agree with you on that one, actually. But now with the puck in the Northfield zone, that is going to be Pumper. He gets it back behind his own net. 4.5 minutes left to go here in this hockey game. He gets it up to Weber, but he loses control of it. Weber around the back of the net, stops it, and it's picked up by Owatonna. Owatonna gets it out in front to Wyatt Macy. Macy dumps it down low. An intended pass for who knows.
Riley had it now.
Now Riley with the puck. Skates in front of his own bench. Picked up by, who is that? That was number 18, Gilbertson. He loses control of it, but they're able to regain control. They dump it all the way back down to the Owatonna zone. No icing coming up as it was too close, I think. But now keeping it alive and going back is Jacob Peters. He gets it over to Riley. Riley dumps it down low. Weber chasing after it. Stopped by the netminder for Owatonna. Owatonna trying to keep it out of their zone. And Riley getting it back shallow in his own zone. Picked up by Cash and off of a pass. That goes off the stick side. 3.5 minutes left to go here in this third period. And a hard hit put on by Owatonna. And another one. And a hold.
No, Northfield has tried to hang on to it.
No, it was a hold by Owatonna, but now Faust, he dumps the puck. Chased after by number 25, that is Hunter Spurgeon. And now bringing it up the ice for Owatonna. Owatonna along the far boards, shot out in front. That's stopped by Frank. 3:02 left to go here in this third period. And if I were Frank, having stopped 22 of the shots tonight, or seen 22 and stopped 18 of them, I would put his stick that he's using tonight up on the wall and never use it again. But now Owatonna with the shot. That goes wide. And now it's picked up in the far corner by Roush. Roush trying to get it out in front, but it's stopped and stolen away by Northfield.
I haven't seen Roush in it for a while.
And now Northfield with the scrum on the far side. Roush intercepting the pass. Becker trying to clear it out, and he does. Picked up by Knott for Owatonna, and there's going to be an offsides. No, they're going to stop that one. And now with the puck back behind their own net is Owatonna. They're going to take a little breather here, try to collect themselves and get a breakout play going here, but Roush is not letting them do it. Cashin from Becker. Now back to Becker. Back over to Faust. Faust dumps it in and clears it out, and he's going to change up. Only one Northfield player. That's Cashin still out on the ice off that line change. And now with the puck is Rosner for Owatonna. That pass intercepted by Pumper.
Pumper with it.
And now Pumper, he dumped it in and he just stopped what he was doing. I don't know why.
I'll just let you know the Wild won today. 2-1.
Oh, nice.
Against the Hurricanes, I think.
Carolina, yeah. So now Rosner, he tried to do something with it, but lost control of it. Picked up by Pumper. Pumper putting the gas on. He puts a shot on net, but that goes wide. 1:40 left to go here in this third period. Owatonna trails by 4. Now Northfield with another shot out in front and another hit put on to Christian Whiteman. And he goes down in there holding him down. And Owatonna just getting rough and tumble here in the last 90 seconds of this matchup. They trail by 4. And now Owatonna with it back in their own zone, out in front. They get it up to the cherry picker. Now they hand it off to Klecker. Klecker's shot and a goal by number 16, Grady Roush, and that cuts the lead by 3.
Is he what? Oh. I don't.
So Roush with the goal. Let's take a look at Community Resource Bank replay here on Northfield Live. And they pass it up, and let's see. Klecker gets it over to Roush. Roush with the wide open net, essentially. Yeah. So that's going to definitely be at least from Klecker. So we're going to see what we're going to hear in just a sec who the other assist may go to. But with 1:09 left to go here in this third period. Owatonna trails by 3 on your Heritage Bank scoreboard. Now Northfield, they try to get something going down in the Owatonna zone. Just under a minute left to go here in this third period. 7-4 is our score. Simon dumping it back around the back of the net. Picked up by Northfield. Pass out in front intended for, I believe that might have been number 6, Rowley, excuse me. Now Owatonna trying to clear it out. Now a shot put on. Oh, if somebody was there, that would have been a wide open net.
That would have been, yeah.
So
that one.
So now Northfield with the puck. 26 seconds left. Simon, he loses control momentarily. He had Zachary Klecker on his tail, but now he's got it down in his own zone. 18 seconds left. And now Owatonna getting the penalty. And let's see, did somebody go down and stay down? Yes, they did, and he's slow to get up.
Yeah.
And who is that? That is Kennelly, and he is not happy.
You saw that slam we did?
Yeah. He is not happy. They're going to give somebody a penalty, and that's going to be 2 minutes, but, I mean, it doesn't really – I think he's going to go off. He's getting ejected.
Oh, dang. Yeah, you're out of here, bro. Wow.
So
he's going home.
He is not happy.
He's going to Owatonna. He's going to Home Depot. What do they got in Owatonna?
Nothing. So that might be a game misconduct. With 11 seconds left, that's not something that you really want to do.
Yeah, he's gone, though.
He is not happy. He's probably breaking his stick in the locker room right now.
Yeah, he's probably
But now let's see if we can listen in and see what happened. And maybe we'll watch the replay here. But now Johnson with the shot for Northfield, and that's going to be it.
Wow.
Your final score on the Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's 7-4 in favor of Northfield. And let's see, so that's 2 and that's 1. So 4 goals in the first period. And we'll take a look at your scoring breakdown coming up here in just a little bit. But right now, we'll be right back with your post-game cleanup, brought to you by Service Masters by Ayat. When disaster strikes, demand the yellow van. We'll be right back.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Put your business in front of thousands of fans while supporting your local high school students and activities. Advertise right here on NorthfieldLive.com. We create customized ads to best meet the needs of your business. NorthfieldLive.com broadcasts more than 150 local high school games and events every school year, and our viewership has grown steadily every year. Stand out as a community and school supporter while attracting new customers by advertising on NorthfieldLive.com. Contact Lance at 651-734-3963 or Lance at lmrmedia.org.
Back at it here on Northfield Live, where the Northfield Raiders, they just won by a score of 7-4 over the visiting Owatonna Huskies, and now they improve to, 17-3-2 overall, and the Huskies, they dropped to 10-11-1 overall, but in the Big Nine, the Northfield Raiders, they remain undefeated. And
sure.
The Huskies, they dropped 7-5 overall in the Big Nine. So a big game win for the Northfield Raiders here tonight. First up, let's take a look at your scoring breakdown for the third period there. Don't have the times, but it was a power play goal for Northfield early in the first period, or in the third period here. They had a goal coming from Ben Geiger, who then got the puck from a pass from, that was Bridger Riley, and then also Will Cashin. And I think this might be it. If not, that might be the second goal there. But yeah, so that was the goal by Ben Geiger. Wow, I'm sorry. But now the Northfield, they decided to double down on that goal as well. And Will Cashin got the puck. He went coast to coast. He shows why he's the leading scorer for Northfield. And he just got a wide open goal essentially because the Northfield's goalie came out of position a little bit, and he was able to get the puck into the back of the net. The Northfield goalie was way out of position. He was almost out of the crease there. But now, Owatonna goalies, I'm sorry. But now Owatonna, they were like, you know what, we don't want to leave this game with just, a couple of goals under our belt. Let's score one more. So then they got the puck to number 21 on the sheet here. That's Klecker. Klecker, he got the puck right across the blue line, passes it over to the eventual goal scorer who drug Frank way out of position, and that was Grady Roush on the goal. So that was the scoring breakdown. Let's talk about the thing that plagued both teams once again, the penalties. There were a couple of double minors in there, but I think the big one for the third period happened late in the matchup. That was at the 11th second. With 11 seconds left to go in the game, there was a big hit down in front here, and they didn't even announce who got it or what it was for or what have you. But you and I were talking about this, Alejandro. We just saw the referee kind of just go, you're out. Yeah. And he skated off. I want to say it might have been Hunter Spurgeon. I think that's who it might have been.
Sounds right. Yeah, he just walked out. He's like, I'm out.
Yeah, he pieced out. He went back to the locker rooms. I think one of his sticks may or may not make it to Owatonna.
Yeah.
So
I kind of want to see like TMZ or something, like a cameraman. Like, what's your reaction?
Or like the NHL, and they just follow him in, like down the hallway, through the tunnel, and everything like that. And right as he gets into the locker room, they cut back to the game. But I mean, honestly, like I was thinking this entire matchup, if this game was an NHL game, there might have been some scraps here and there.
For sure. Yeah.
So I mean, Owatonna, they fall here tonight to the Northfield Raiders. Northfield, they continue on their winning streak. Yeah. So, like, what were some of your takeaways from this matchup tonight?
I have a lot of words to say. I remember saying that this is a big game. This was like, I think, because I said that Owatonna knows Northfield and Northfield knows Owatonna, and that's what we got. We weren't. I don't know if that's the word for it, but we weren't disappointed. This was a really huge game. We were talking to players about this game, and this was a very huge game. I would say Godzilla game.
Oh, David versus Goliath type of game. That's what it was. So in this instance, Northfield, they were David, and Owatonna was Goliath, and they were able to take down the Giant here tonight. So, but, I mean, if you look at the records, technically, Northfield is Goliath, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I've said it over and over again all season long, even on the girls' side of things. It doesn't matter what it says on paper. You could have the best record in the entire conference and the entire section, but at the end of the day, it's what is on the scoreboard that matters at the end of the matchup.
It was a packed game, too. Like, I saw teachers, I saw assistant principals. And everybody's here. The whole squad, the whole high school squad was here. So
and I want to send a big shout out and a big ups to the seniors tonight.
Yeah,
they played their final senior night game here at Owatonna or at Northfield, so that's kind of fitting. And it's not really their final home game because we got two of those coming up, but we'll talk more about that here in a sec. But congratulations to them, whether they go on to play college hockey, whether they go to play just junior hockey, whatever the case may be, or if they decide, after high school, you know what, I don't want to wake up sore. I just want to enjoy college.
It's a fun game. It's a fun game to play, though.
Yeah, it is, and I agree. And had I had the opportunity, I would love to have played high school hockey. I would have loved to play college hockey, but you know what, things happen.
Yeah,
I'm not going to get into it. Not going to bore you all, but That's just tonight. We got a 24-hour break between now and Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday. I'm hoping I can show up to that one because I remember going to that stadium and being like, "Wow, I've seen those commentaries. I kind of want to do that one day." I'm not gonna lie.
And what my friend so eloquently alluded to is we have girls hockey coming up on Saturday. They're going to be in the second round of the Section 1 2A girls section tournament. They're going to be facing the Giant. That's definitely a David versus Goliath section
for sure.
game.
Big 2 games. I remember last time we saw it. We mentioned it before. I was looking away, and we keep on looking. They scored. I was like, holy shoot, this is going to be a big game on Saturday.
Mm-hmm. And, the reason I say it's going to be David versus Goliath because Northfield is ranked the 3rd seed, and Lakeville is 2nd. So Lakeville South is the 2nd seed. So the Cougars, they have, on paper, like I said, on paper, they have the advantage. But you know what? Northfield could take a look at tape here tonight or tomorrow, whenever their team meeting is. They could say their prayers. They could have their vitamins. They could eat their Wheaties. And they could come out and play the best game of hockey that they have against the Cougars.
For sure.
And they could, upset the number 2 seed in the Section 1-2 AA.
Yeah.
So that could happen. But you know what? On the flip side, we're not going to talk about.
Yeah.
But we're just going to wait. We're going to wait till Saturday. We're going to see what happens there. We're going to have that coverage right here on Northfield Live. And we'll let you know who's going to be where and doing whatever else. But let's take a look at what's coming up for the boys' side of things before we get too far. They have another game on Saturday. That's going to be on the road. That's going to be against Rochester Mayo, a team that the girls had to beat last night to advance into the game on Saturday.
Yeah.
And then the game on Thursday, the 13th, that's going to be against Faribault. That's going to be right here at home. And that should be a good game, too, because that's a section seeding implication game.
Yeah. And I've lived in Northfield for 4 years, I think 4 years. And we know Northfield and Faribault are like Packers versus Vikings, Barcelona versus Real Madrid. They're rivals for sure. Every time we go to a game, it's
a border battle for sure. So we are here at Northfield Live. We're excited for that one as well, and I'm sure everybody in Faribault, they're excited for that one as well.
Yeah.
Boys hockey, they have that to look forward to, but they first have to get over Rochester Mayo. And then the last home game of the season, it's going to be against my alma mater. It's going to be against Delano Rockford area. So that one I'm looking forward to, especially. I didn't play for Delano Rockford, but my brother did. So, I mean, hopefully maybe somebody on the coaching staff might look at me and remember, I don't know. I'm grasping at straws at that point.
Flashback,
Eric. I'm going to be like, hey, remember my last name? No. Okay, perfect. But anyway, after that, it's all sections. It's all section time. Yes, sir. The 20th is when it gets started. They'll probably announce the seeding either on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of that week. So we'll find out who Northfield is.
You can't see it, but I'm getting goosebumps. I like it. It's like World Cup a little bit. It reminds me of.
Are you sure it's not just because we're inside and
All
it's
right,
cold?
Both. I'm excited, though. I'm excited. It's pretty cold in here, yeah.
All right, but we will keep you updated on that, and probably the day of we'll announce, obviously, who is 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down to the bottom of the section. But we are excited for that one. We will find out early next week as to where Northfield stands. But for right now, we are going to wrap things up here from the Pepsi Center. And I want to thank everybody on the production team here tonight. Alejandro, my broadcast partner here this evening. Thank you, sir. I want to thank Daniel, our producer. I want to thank Sam and Ethan, our cameramen. And my name is Eric Thomas. I will see you on Saturday right here on Northfield Live. Let's take a look on our schedule for Northfield Live. We will have boys basketball
tomorrow
against Rochester. John Marshall at 7:30, and then on Saturday, like we've been mentioning all night, we're going to be having girls hockey live from Lakeville South. That starts at 7 o'clock. You don't want to miss all the great hockey and all the great basketball coming up here on Northfield Live.